Now that we're going live, the girls are going to adjust their brows. You guys don't mind, do you?
Sweet.
Doink.
Hold on, I got to adjust mine.
I know. You got to go adjust your volume out there, too, because
I muted.
somebody didn't.
I didn't.
Hey, everybody, we made it. And hey, everybody, how the hell is everybody doing?
Mike, you didn't say, you didn't make the sound.
I did say doink.
Oh.
Here, I'll sound like somebody from. I'm gonna sound like somebody
you were just hanging under the table or something. You'd be more specific.
I'm gonna sound like a Yale person, okay? So we got a few people here tonight, but you know I have a plethora of invites out there. Now that sounds queer and gay. I got a shit ton. I got a shit ton.
There you go.
All right. So obviously we have our how am I gonna make fun of you tonight now? Let me see. Let me see it this way. Our stalker living down by the river.
In a van.
In a van. Ladies and gentlemen, get your autographs ready. Get your pen ready for your autographs. Katy Perry's with us tonight.
Hey, y'all.
And am I calling you Miss Shalisa, or am I calling you? What? How are we doing this now?
Mr. Shalisa will work, I guess.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because you changed your icon and everything, and I'm all confused now.
Mrs. No, my icon, yeah. It's because you sent me sorry about
No,
that.
I didn't. Steve did. I asked him to send it to you the right way. And we have Big Dog of the leather kind. I said big dog, not bird dog. Big dog.
Oh, wow. He got it right for once.
Right.
Type Shalisa.
Have miracles happen.
All right, let's see who's been in and out and been there and done that and all that. So Gunpowder Beauty, as you know, is in here with us, and she was first. Stevie's in here with us, and wow, look who's third. Back from a small stint in hospital. One Stump Greenwood SC. Stump, I hope you're feeling better, sir. And good to see that you're upright. Obviously, we're all glad that things worked out well. And God, I love that picture of you. Oh my God. But no, road to recovery is going to be a long one for you, brother. But I know you can do it. You're one of those types of people that'll do it. So, Triumph Screen Print. How the hell are you, brother? Good to see you. The ever beautiful Sandy's Passions is with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sandy, how are you? I'm a redneck cockerham. Tommy, great to see you. Vanessa Kinney joins us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Vanessa, how are you?
Havaya.
Right? Unless I missed somebody. Miss Shalisa Shell is obviously in here with us. G Trap is up and with us tonight. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Hope things are well. And I think that's all for right now that I see. Uncle Kyle, I know you're going to watch this, so hello, how are you? I hope things are well. I hope things are getting better for you and Mom.
I sent him a link, by the way.
That's fine, obviously. All right. So we're having this conversation off camera. Stevie will finish it for you because he's got it. Hopefully, he still has it up. I was making fun of Michigan because 9 times out of 10, when anything about a gun shows up, I just have to shut up because you guys all know me living in Math and our gun laws suck. Well, funny, I was looking something up and on the internet about guns and that, and come across this marker there that says BB and pellet guns are illegal in the state of Michigan without a permit, which I think is horrendously funny considering I take a beating. Okay. So now the thing is, Stevie found another site that says it is. So that was one of the discussions we were having.
I'll have to go in the store tomorrow and see if I can pick one up off the shelf.
Stevie, do you have the Michigan MGL laws? Well, the MGL laws, the general laws,
No.
Like-
I'll pop them up real quick.
like the Michigan State site or whatever the hell it's called in Michigan.
Michigan.gov.
There you go.
I was just there this afternoon paying for new tabs for my vehicle.
Yeah, I know, Vanessa. That's why I think it's rather funny because I get shit on for the slingshots too, and you know. But if you go there, Steve, right, and you type in, you know, whatever, it might tell you, you know. So what's everybody up to? Any Tampa Bay Lightning fans out there tonight? If there is, ha ha. Anyway, go Ohio. Columbus Jackets are fucking kicking ass.
Oh, and by the way, when I was looking for Michigan air gun laws, I found
Yes.
a whole bunch of Massachusetts ones. Just saying.
There isn't any air gun laws in Massachusetts, buddy. It's legal. A child needs to. Anybody under 18 can't buy one, and they have to be accompanied by a parent. Other than that, there is no laws.
And they
Yeah,
have to have their
the
hunting
handgun.
license.
No, you don't have to have a hunting license. You're
I
wrong.
just read it.
You're wrong. Only if you want to hunt with it. Trust me, I've been looking into it. It'll say right there, to hunt squirrel, ba 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 ba. Yeah, you need a hunting license. And I can still get a hunting license. You know why I can still get a hunting license, Stevie?
Yeah. Why?
Because I'm allowed to have a muzzleloader.
Right.
And guess why else? Even if I wasn't allowed to have a muzzleloader, I can still get a hunting license. You know why? Because I got a hunting license in the past. Thankfully, hunting licenses aren't like your driver's license. They're not connected to the other 49 states, or 54 if you're fucking President Obama.
Okay, the latest law I found in Michigan referring to air guns
Yep.
is they took them off the firearms list. They used to be included in the firearms list. Senate Bill 85. But I cannot find anything about permits or anything like that. So that's weird. I'm finding conflicting sites.
Yeah.
You mean something on the internet's wrong?
So they have they got a 22 pellet gun. I mean, a 22 pellet gun is pretty cool. And they got the 25 and
You can get them all the way up in the 50s.
oh, dude, yeah.
I would like to have one, but holy crap, are them big ones expensive,
But they're also loud too. Everybody thinks they're not loud. Of course they're loud.
right?
You know.
Well, they use a damn air tank for Pete's sakes.
Yeah. Even the ones that have the CO2 cartridges that are like this friggin' long and that big around. Wait a minute, this thing this long, that big around, that yeah. But you know what I mean? The tank.
Right.
You know.
I'm talking about you, that's for sure.
And the other site I found about Michigan state law, I think they were referring to air or BB gun pistols and concealed carry. Under that, it said you needed a permit.
Well, here's the best part, right? Here's the best part. You cannot carry an air gun here, but it says you can hunt small game with a 22 cal air gun. Yes. You know what's funny? I don't know if anybody's into the air guns or seen them or anything, but guess what they have in them? Guess what one of the features are? There's one on a Beretta and one in a couple of different rifles. You ready for this one? Full auto. Fully automatic. 22 pellet coming at your head. 30 rounds.
Shots.
30 rounds. You think it'll hurt? It is just like birdshot, but if you're in your house and you let that thing go into somebody's skull, they'll go down.
Oh, yeah.
There's no sense taking a body shot. I mean a torso shot. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, all right, that's my. Now Steve just burst in my fucking bubble because I was trying to break fucking Michigan's balls.
Well, I'm not.
It's 10:30. Steve, do me a favor. Steve, I don't mean to interrupt you, but do me a favor. Take. You guys all take charge together because I gotta go wake up the wife for work.
Right on. No, I'm on the official paperwork site now, so this might take an hour and a half to read through all this crap.
As long as
You got
Tom,
plenty of time. You got plenty of time.
Right.
hey, Gunpowder Beauty, looky what I got.
Oh my goodness, look at that thing.
Isn't it pretty?
That is pretty.
It's
Where'd you get it?
burning.
Oh,
Keep
that
it
thing
burning.
is so awesome.
I like that. Where'd you get it?
It's my baby asleep with it.
Just careful on that rolling over.
I got it from Liberty Road Outdoors.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool indeed.
If anyone wants one, look up Liberty Rogue Outdoors. He makes some pretty cool tomahawks.
No doubt. Hey, baby, for my birthday, I want a new tomahawk.
Yeah, have him put Gunpowder Beauty on it.
He can put Gunpowder Beauty on the handle. It would be awesome. And maybe even burn some lip marks on it or something.
Lip marks.
I'm getting a whole bunch of eye rolling over here. I don't think I'm getting that for my birthday, y'all. That's just hurtful. That's hurtful.
Hey, Shaker, what's up?
Shaker HP, what's up, buddy?
True Freeze, HRM Weapons. What's happening? Everybody's sneaking in late.
Technically,
y'all.
Booyaka.
Those Michigan gun laws are way too much reading. I'll just go ask the guy at Bass Pro Shop.
There you go.
Seems legit to me.
I just found out yesterday I got a new Cabela's by me. And they said it's
Ooh, where's there a
awesome.
Cabela's?
What?
Where's there a Cabela's? I need to know where Cabela's is.
Well, you're down by the Cabela's, the original one.
Well, no, there's Dundee, but I don't want to drive that far to go to that one.
Oh.
Where's the other one?
It's further than Dundee from you, I'll tell you that. It's over here by me. Dundee's right around Jackson somewhere, isn't it? Or below Jackson?
It's below Jackson. It's close to Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful in Monroe. That's where the nuclear plant is.
Yeah, that's where we moved from. We were there first when we moved to Michigan.
Right.
What you working on there, big dog leather?
Oh, this strap for some crazy guy that lives in a van down by the river. Son of a bitch.
Down by the river.
You know, if you could teach the son how to do one thing, you could teach him to sew.
Or stamp.
Yeah, do you want a sling that a 4-year-old sew?
4-year-old with 2 needles in his hand.
Yeah, thank God they're blunted, although knowing him, he'd just walk up and be like, Daddy, here.
Look what I can do.
Stand
Hey,
right in the
You could play Stumping the Doctor. He could sew you up.
Oh, yeah. They didn't sew him up, man. They got the damn air ratchet out in the power.
Right.
He was telling me they actually put a plate. They put a plate in his chest when they did that. I thought they just wired it together. No, it's a fucking steel plate holding his breastbone back together.
Who's that?
Stump.
Really?
And you know what? A lot of those breastplates and stuff they use out of titanium.
Yes.
He just became almost bulletproof.
Right.
Oh, that's the case. I got 27 pounds of titanium in me.
Now, yeah. But don't worry, for the head anyway. Hey, HRM, what's up?
So they put him there for insurance purposes.
Shake it, HP. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Oh.
All right. Sorry about the little interruption.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
She gets bitchy if I don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Shh, don't tell her I said that. I'll be sleeping on somebody's couch.
Probably not your own.
I'm probably the closest one to him, so I'm not going to make that statement at all.
I turned away for a second, and she got a whole new hairdo already.
I know. She had short hair when she came in here. Now she's got long. I think those are freaking, what do you call it?
Extensions. She's got fake extensions. Is that what you're saying?
Because when she came in here,
clip on.
Did you get that ponytail from the Dollar Tree?
No, I got it at the 99-cent store.
Oh, my bad.
I hate you.
Now Facebook's acting weird again.
When is it not acting weird?
GI Customs. What's up, Georgie? I guarantee you the Connecticut gun laws aren't as bad as Massachusetts and in California and New York.
I don't know. Some of the Connecticut gun laws, they're a little ridiculous.
The only law in Ohio I don't care for is we can't hunt with high-powered rifle.
Hey, hang on one sec. HRM Machinist says his father went through an 8-hour Whipple surgery at 83 years old. On the 10th, which was that 2 days ago. Jesus, I hope he's doing good. Well, speedy recovery for him, HRM.
Yes, lots of prayers for a speedy recovery.
83 years old. Bless him.
He's doing good. I'm glad they were able to work on him.
Yeah, a lot of older folks get turned down if they're not in A1 health.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that. You know, it's like my father's 76, and you look at him, he ain't 76. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to the good side or to the bad?
No, but what I'm saying is that, you know, I do a deck or something, or, you know, I go to help my brother cut a tree down. Who's the first one there?
Dad.
And he's come, and we're telling him to get the hell out of here, you know. And he's like, "Oh no, I can do it." No. Got the cigar hanging out.
He's not doing it right.
Yeah, he's got the cigar hanging out of his mouth. And my mother's father was the same way. He retired at 65, right? Got bored after 6 months. Went back to work full time, 43 hours a week, until he was 79 years old. Because he was bored.
Your dad must
You know, though, a lot of
because you look like you're 70.
You turn me loose from work, I'll show you how not bored I'll be.
39 camper. Daryl, how the hell are you? Good to see you.
I think a lot of people, like my grandpa, he didn't make it much long after retirement because when he retired from everything.
Yeah.
And it's getting him, you know, he worked many, many years. He retired he actually retired at 62 and he didn't even make it to 70.
Really?
But his idea of retirement was, I'm in the recliner from now on. And that don't work.
No.
Oh, man.
Just from the way I've been just sitting around a lot, I can feel it killing my bones. I got to get off my butt.
I got to stop smoking. I cough like I can't go up a set of stairs without fucking hacking.
Or you can just switch to vaping.
No, I don't want popcorn long. It's bad enough. I got black lung, for Christ's sakes.
Mike used to do that.
Yeah.
Did that for quite a while.
But
that made you cough worse than smoking.
Made me cough worse than anything in the world is the vapes.
Yeah, I got the vapors. There's old school for you.
Guy at the store says to me, "Oh, you had the thing set wrong. Here, try this." So you said it. You said it for what you think it should be set at. He says, "Okay." I take a hit of the fucking thing. I said, "Okay."
You see me on here chain vaping, and you've never heard me cough once.
Chain vaping.
Have you been smoking for 30?
I smoked for 20 years, 2 packs of Camels a day.
Let me see. How old am I? 39 years. 38 years. 39 years.
Yeah.
That's how long I've been smoking.
Well, I smoked for 20 of those years. 22 of those years. I started smoking when I was 13.
Yeah, I started when I was like 14. I quit a few times, but I always go back.
I quit when she told me she was pregnant.
She could be tired at 60. Mike used the gum. Truth free. I would if I had any teeth to chew it.
Gum didn't work for me.
Shaker HP says he retired at 62, but kept his Class A. He might go back to driving.
You know, a lot of companies will get if you want to be an owner op or something. They'll freaking.
Yeah, but then you never home.
No, but there's a lot of companies that'll take it. You want to do 1 or 2 loads a week or something, nothing major.
Right.
I'll tell you, if I can get my CDL, I'd go I would work for fucking FedEx and do the line haul. Work nights. You don't have to worry about fucking traffic till the morning coming back. And they pay you fucking silly putty money to do it.
That company gives me agita really bad.
You know? Yeah, but really, that's ground.
Really bad.
That's ground, though.
Well,
it's different.
Those little units that are in the trucks that tell you where to go and what to get and all that bullshit.
No.
That's what I do. I program those.
Oh, the handhelds?
Not the scanners, the ones that are in the trucks that tell the guy, hey, you got to go here, pick this up, and then it keeps track of all your driver logs and all that bullshit.
We have 2 separate things. We have a handheld that tells them where to pick something up, and then the e-log on the dash does all the
that's what
he has to put in when he gets to his. He has to put in when he gets to a stop, then hit it back on. Hit a button when he's done with that stop, which is dumb because our guys, with the exception of line haul, are just city guys. You know what I mean? They're not even fucking going. They're not even doing 100 miles for a day. You know what I mean? And they're not even leaving the state. You know? Oh, what does she want?
Hello? Hey, tell her to pick me up some milk on her way home, please. I forgot.
Probably not the only thing you forgot. Do you have food in your house this week? Did you forget it yet?
I got a slice of pizza and an old hot dog.
From 7-Eleven or something, no less, I'm sure.
Gas station. Actually, pretty damn. It's like a jalapeno sausage thing.
Depot.
Yeah, I haven't had one of them in a while. I got a credit card from Home Depot. I got to stay away from there.
Oh, right.
Oh, bummer, Shaker. That had to have been a kick in the ribs.
Quit doing that.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just came
It's way
down.
too early for that. Come on now.
it's Friday night. Poor guy just got home, but every Friday he does that.
Yep. No, I got paid this Friday, so my tensions are going away because I got money to pay my bills now.
Who's yawning?
Shalisa started it.
Oh, she's fired. No soup for you today.
That made me throw my juice, Stevie.
No, Jay Watt. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here, kid. That was the wife. We have to stop and get oranges in the morning for soccer. Really? You called me to tell me that? You couldn't just tell me in the morning on the way there.
Oh, that means it's you're responsible to remember.
Hey, listen.
Oh, you got to write it down.
I am so fucking. I just want to hit the fucking lottery.
Yeah, right.
No.
We'll hit the lottery, move a mile and a half away, and then buy miles of land in fucking Maine.
Viborg, how the hell are you?
Viborg 001.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Hey, Viborg.
Good to see you. So what's everybody up to?
No, that's the opening question.
I know. Well, we get into fucking shit right away. I was trying to make fun of you right away, and get the upper hand. And it turns out, apparently, I still suck a dick. So,
admitting is always the first step.
You suck one dick, you're a sucker for life, and I just don't understand that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
No, I don't know what you mean at all.
I ain't paid $20 is $20.
Buy you a lot of mouthwash, right? Oh my god, this is never ending. Fuck.
Did I ever tell you guys the fucking story about the fucking guy that found the genie bottle on the beach?
What?
Yeah, this guy finds a genie bottle on the beach. And so the genie come out, of course he rubs it. And he says, listen.
I bet he did.
He says, listen, he goes, you're getting 3 wishes and you're getting whatever you want. He says, but there's a twist. He says, whatever you get, your wife's getting double. He says, that's fine. He says, I'll take $1 million. He's okay. He says, I'll take 2 Ferraris. He says, she's getting 4. He says, okay. He says, you got one last wish. You better make it good. Just beat my wife half to death. I have a 0.5 centimeter before they must do surgery.
I'm trying to put that together with her comment before that, and I can't.
Like kidney stones or something? It's pretty big freaking kidney stones.
Knock on wood, I haven't dealt with a kidney stone, and I'll chop my fucking dick off.
Hope and pray you never do.
I do. Trust me, I do.
I had kidney stones when I was pregnant, I think with my son.
Yeah, but it's easy for you guys to pass them.
Still hurts.
I had them, but it never hurt. Like passing them didn't hurt, but it literally feels like somebody just beat you in your lower back with a ball bat. There's nothing you can do. Literally, right in the base of your spine. It felt like somebody just sat there and was beating you with a fucking Louisville Slugger. It was horrible.
My kids feel the same feeling.
Are you sure that wasn't the medication making it let go of it?
No, that was before I ever went to the damn doctor. They give you this shit called Flomax, and it basically releases everything and makes it bigger so you can pass that shit. So the last one I had, they actually had to do the thing where they put like the sonic wave machine across the back of your kidneys to like dissipate the stones. It's not fun, dude.
Years ago, I had a procedure done. not a procedure, but like a test done. And the doctor says, listen, the next time you go to take a leak, it's going to burn. I go, burn? He goes, I'm just letting you know now. It's going to burn and it's going to hurt. I go, then why do the test if you're going to hurt me? I mean, that makes no sense.
Yeah, right.
I get home, and not only am I dumb enough, but I stop for a couple of beers on the way home from the fucking doctors, right? Then I get home and I have a couple of beers. And then I pop the seal. Forget about it. It's all over from there, you know what I mean? And let me tell you, I was like, you gotta be shitting me.
Piss some fucking napalm.
It was. I was like, I felt like I was a friggin' dragon, for Christ's sake. I had one sounded like a BB in the toilet. Oh, Shaker, that must have sucked. Ping!
Yeah.
Honey, I just chipped the fucking porcelain. What a kidney stone.
Careful, you're going to put your eye out.
They lasered my buddies. Like, he went in and he felt that back pain that you were talking about. And he went in.
Mike froze.
They lasered his. Did I just go boom?
Yep.
Yeah, all of a sudden everybody just stopped, including me.
Everybody was herky jerking it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think the whole thing stopped. They lasered his, so when he passed him, it was easy for him to pass him. I'm like, that's cheating. As everybody tells me how bad they are, and you're just like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. It's a little bit discomfort, but not too bad. The pain in my back was worse than fucking having them come out.
Well, yeah, because they pulverize them, right? They're not rocks anymore. It's almost like freaking sand.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said they.
I don't understand how they would laser them without cutting you open.
I have no idea either. All I know is that he said some laser, some fucking whatever, they shoot them or whatever. I don't know.
I bet you that was that ultrasound stuff.
Yeah, ultrasonic. That's what they did with me. It almost looks like when a woman gets an ultrasound, it's the same. It looks like the same kind of wand, but they run it up and down your back, and it actually friggin' dissipates the stones so that you can pass them without feeling like you're going to die.
Thank you, Shaker.
Yeah.
They were using that on my hip when I had that nightmare sciatica. And it would give me relief for a good day and a half.
Huh. You know what's good for
sciatica?
So
what does that do? Does that break up the arthritis or what?
It gets all the blood flow and eases the inflammation that was causing my nerve pinching and stuff.
You know what's good for sciatica? Just two things good for sciatica in this order. You got to do them at the same time, okay? Two people I know that suffered severely with sciatica. They went to acupuncturist, and they smoked weed.
Because they were so stoned, they didn't care.
No. They did the acupuncturist, and then they did. I'm telling you, and they didn't.
I had marijuana cream.
Yeah.
CBD oil.
Yeah. CBD and THC, but I had to be careful because I was on opiates, and if you're on opiates, you
can't.
Right. So you can't get off opiates and do it the right way because this is so bullshit.
Right.
I quit that.
They need to legalize.
What is illegal? Michigan now, isn't it?
Well,
government buy the oil at the smoke shop.
I can't own a gun, but I can go get high if I want. That makes a lot of fucking sense.
Right. Okay. Freaking thing is pissing me off. Hold on, y'all.
Coming from a Michigander, and that's Oh, there's an end in sight.
Good night, Alan.
Yeah, I don't drink either, Shaker. What the hell are you gonna do, right? You Shake? There you go, bro. I'm doubly fucked up tonight, Shaker. Look at this.
Oof. Two-fisted drinker.
Double fisted it.
Double fisted.
Big dog, are you drinking out of a measuring cup?
No, it's a freaking. It's like one of those hospital cups.
Yeah, it looks like a measuring cup.
Hospital.
It's one of the cups you get when you go to the hospital. They give you the stupid little cup that's got the lid on it with the straw, you know?
Yeah.
This is perfect.
The granny cups?
Hey, I don't care. I know how much rum I got to put in it. It's got little marks on the side.
How hard is it to know how much rum you put in it? You fill the fucking thing with rum and you splash it with whatever the fuck you mix on it with.
Orange.
Yeah.
Rum and orange pop tonight.
Try dark rum and pineapple sometimes. My brother's. It's a weird but good drink.
Coconut rum in Big Red tastes delicious.
You gotta try
coconut Big Red.
You gotta try.
Really good.
You know the Polar sodas, the soda Polar puts it out, and then it's like a lime flavor one. There's like was it lime? What's it called? It almost tastes like Fresca. Anybody ever drink Fresca?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it almost tastes like that, right? And then put gin in it.
Oh no, gin is the devil.
I'm telling you.
Gin ain't friend.
I had gin. Oh my god.
Shaker said it looks like you're drinking a urine sample.
If your urine's orange, you better go to the doctor, dude, or you better drink more water or something. Holy shit. Wow.
I know. I was in Tampa Bay, down in Ybor City, and we were outside on the sidewalk thingy, and the waitress walked. I was drinking Budweisers, and the waitress walked by with this tray, and it had this glass like this, and it's like this big around, And I go, "What is that?" She said, "I'll be right back." I said, "Okay." She goes, "Oh, that's a martini." I go, "It's blue." I said, "How do those things taste?" She goes, "I know, you want one?" I said, "Sure." She goes, "Olives?" I says, "Absolutely." And I went, "Oh, that's good." So after right before I ordered the fifth one, she says to me, she goes, "Excuse me, sir, I do have one question for you." I go, "What?" She goes, "Well, first of all," she goes, this will be your fifth one that you ordered on top of the 3 beers you already drank." I go, "Yeah." "What's your point?" And she goes, "Well, usually people are on their face after like 3 of these." Well, yeah, well, Well, guess what?
I'm a professional.
Well, guess what? I says, "No." So I told her, "No, I'm not driving." She is. I said, "So guess what? Now I got to take a piss." I stood up. Oh my god! I looked down at my girlfriend. I looked down at my girlfriend. She's like, "You okay?" I go, "Uh-huh." I said, "But answer me a question." She goes, "What?" I goes, "How far to the right did I just go?" She goes, "Pretty much almost over." And I went, "Oh, Jesus." Good thing you're driving is now I gotta do something to walk straight by this chick. She goes, "Why?" It's because I want another one. And she goes, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "Those things taste great."
Yeah, that was back in the good old days where they didn't cut you off at 3 drinks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was back in the late 90s. And
There you go. It's all sewn.
Early 2000s.
Click on him a minute, Mike, and show my trophy.
I'm trying. I'm every time I click on him, though, he's always stuck on present. He's gonna get mad at me afterwards. All right, there you go, kid.
Dude.
Oh, you did with the red. It looks nice.
Isn't that awesome?
I like red on black always, anyways. That's on a chick. I like pink and black on a chick.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you spelled final like that.
Dick.
FN.
Why, did Steve spell it wrong?
No. He did that to me the last time on the other one I made for you both.
Look like you're rubbing yourself.
It happens.
You're smooth. Frankie says Mikey's a quitter. Frankie, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the guy at work. I did not quit. I was a professional. I retired. There's a difference. That was a fucking full-time job. I needed a full-time job. I had 2 full-time jobs.
Right. One full-time job to pay for the other full-time job.
When it was just the beers, it wasn't so bad. It was like probably, 3.5, 30 packs, 12, 30 packs a week. So that wasn't too bad.
Prepping to endure. What's going on, man? He said he's watching from the ICU.
Prepping, what are you doing in the ICU?
Why don't I see that? Oh, stupid fucking top chat bullshit, probably.
I didn't even know Prepping was here. Did I even shout him out?
Nope.
I'll see him.
Just popped in.
A while ago.
So did I miss? Okay, hang on. Has he been here like forever?
A while.
Well,
No.
I feel bad. Sorry, Preppin. You know me. I would never not I mean, I might put you in a 5-second timeout for being a jerk, but where's the? Hang on, because I got to go back to what Big Dog was just saying. All right, now
It sucks to be in ICU, but I do hope he is just somebody's ride.
I still don't see him.
Hope you're all right, buddy. Yeah, I don't see that at all.
AA's for quitters.
I see him saying hello to Vanessa.
I don't see him at all.
Right above that.
There he is. There he is. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Damn, dude.
Yeah, but you understand, Frankie. It wasn't that it was a threshold. It was just, hey, it's like, I looked at it like this. It's like almost like a badge of honor, right? Because you know how there's guys that can take a punch in the face and just look at you?
Like scary people.
No, but you just give him everything you have, right? And you haul off and you punch him square in the face. He just goes, hey, what's up?
Now you're gonna die.
But Frankie, there's been days that that it hurt getting a beer down, and I wasn't hungover, and it just didn't feel like a beer day. But there's been days there was days back in the day when I was drinking that, I without even consciously knowing it, had 6 beers in less than a half an hour, and it wasn't like I was just pounding. It was just they were going down like water on a hot day, and. So yeah, as I grew older and drank more, of course my level of what do you call it went up. Everybody's does,
Yeah, it goes up and then it eventually will bottom out where 2 beers will put you on your ass.
No, that never happened to me ever. Only when I was about 15.
My dad was a professional drinker, big time for years, and then towards the end, 3 beers, he was done.
Really?
I mean, just wasted. Yeah, because your tolerance goes up, and then all of a sudden it just falls off, and your liver can't take it anymore.
I must have quit before that happened because I never. Regular Budweiser's not no shots, no nothing, right? I can drink 7 Buds with just to like a glow, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
That's just enough to knock the dust out of your throat.
Exactly. Exactly. And everybody thought it was, oh, you drink it? I said, what? And I look at him thinking there was nothing wrong with it. Like, I only had 7 beers because I drank with guys that drank more than me.
Right.
You know,
like a rookie.
And so, you know, I go home and or whatever, and or we're doing whatever, and they're like, hello, everything okay? I'm like, yeah, why? What's the issue? Well, you're on like your 10th beer. So I didn't know we were counting. Well, I tell you what I couldn't drink, though, a lot of is the hot shit, you know. That was just...
I had a buddy of mine like that. That guy could drink beer from Friday night to Sunday morning steady.
Yep.
and be functionable.
Yes.
You give him one shot of whiskey or vodka.
Yep, that's me.
Lights out, baby.
Yeah, that's me.
And when I used to, I'd hang with him at the bar. We'd close the bar Friday night, go to the restaurant and drink coffee till Saturday morning when the bar opened, and go back and hit the bar and run it till close again. And when I got sick of hanging at the bar, I'd buy him a shot, and we'd be on our way home.
I flew in the 80s to go to the Bahamas. But then I hadn't flown until I went to Florida with my ex-girlfriend. I was kind of leery on it, you know. So my doctor gave me some, what do you call it? What's that shit that was supposed to be
Dramamine.
No. Valium.
Whoa.
So it's a 7 o'clock flight out of Logan Airport in Boston. So my dad's taking me and my ex-girlfriend up, you know, to the airport. So I'm up at like 3:30 in the morning. Well, now it's 5. I'm like, oh, well, I've been up a couple hours. So I had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 beers or whatever. And then I said, I got to take those fucking Valiums so I won't be so nervous on the airplane. And my girlfriend looks at me and goes, you're going to take Valium now? I'm like, yeah, why? So she goes in the fridge. I goes, what are you doing? She goes, getting you some orange juice. I goes, no. I just put him down with a fucking Budweiser. We get on the airplane levels off, and then the fucking booze car comes down the fucking aisle. Sir, can I interest you in a Bloody Mary? I goes, no, how about a Budweiser? Well, they only got the stupid little ones. I goes, well, I'll tell you what, drop 2 here, then on your way back, you can drop 2 more, and I will pay for it now.
Back in the old days when they didn't throw you off of planes.
Right. So I wound up having like 6 of those little ones. Right.
But what do you mean little ones?
They were only like 10-ounce freaking cans. They were like this big.
I never seen such a thing.
Yeah. So, anyways, we get to the airport down there in Tampa. It's like fucking 9:30 in the morning. So we get the rental car the whole night, and we're staying at what do you call those? Anyways, it's like your own apartment, but it's the Hilton owns it.
Hostel? Hostel?
Yeah. So we get down there, right? And she's like, oh, you want to go in the shower first? I'm like, no, you can. So I said, I'll have a beer and I'll wait for you. She's like, okay. So I'm having a beer. So that was it. She had Post-its on my forehead. She left Post-its on the door. She left Post-its everywhere. I get up. It's like fucking 11 o'clock that night, right? Post-its everywhere. Came back to make sure you were alive. You were breathing. I went out. Blah, 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 blah. Then the last one was like at 10:15 or something. Whatever. And she said, there's a straw hat, a straw something bar 3 blocks down. She goes, if you can make it, come down. So I go 3 blocks down. I see this little straw fucking bar on the sidewalk. I'm like, this is fucking cool. I go in there and she's like, oh, you're alive. So of course I just slept fucking, 12 hours, 13 hours, whatever. What do I have? And now I'm up all night long. Johnny Sola joins the Quagmire. Holy shit.
Hey, what do you mean joins the Quag? I've been on here several times.
I know, I like breaking your balls, though. Hey, guess where I was today?
Let me guess. Maine, you didn't come visit me, motherfucker.
I couldn't. I wasn't close enough. The closest I was to you was Biddeford.
15 minutes.
You ain't 15 minutes from Biddeford.
15 minutes.
Your ass is sucking pond water.
Bullshit, motherfucker. I am right off fucking... are you fucking high?
No.
Hey, John.
Sanford, Springville's 15 minutes from goddamn Biddeford.
In front of these millions of people, the millions and millions of people watching this fucking chat, I will bet you.
You fucking zipperhead. It's 15.
Wow, well, hang on. Time out. Time out. Time out. I got yelled at for calling somebody a zipperhead.
It's because it was you.
Wasn't by me.
Racist.
That is not racist. Zippers don't come in colors. Oh, wait,
John, you got to move to the right. John, you got to move to the right a little bit.
You know what? I can stab you in the eye with a fork too. You know. I know what you're doing. Everybody's all over the flag. I got it. It's now crooked now. I don't know why. It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna take it down. I think.
You're not perfectly aligned, man. You're a little to the left.
Well, I'm looking at the flag behind you, and it's crooked too.
Jake Greg Campbell, how are you doing, Frankie? Always a pleasure. Gear Griden, the chat historian, is with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, close up shop here.
You gotta move so John can see behind you and have an absolute spaz attack.
John, I ain't done my message.
Oh, I know. Don't even guts. Sit straight. I'll lose my fucking mind.
My wife says, hey, I was thinking about cleaning out your little room over there. Says, be nice.
Yes.
Considering you people are the ones that fucking brought all this shit into my little room.
Or tell her I just said push it over.
I go, Johnny. Johnny goes out of his fucking mind. So you know what? Just leave it there a couple more weeks.
Oh, God, you're such an ass.
Hey, at least you don't have a crooked mallet behind him.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, by the way, Steve. So I'm gonna send you some stuff. I'm finishing my year, and Mikey.
What, buddy?
I have finished your turkey call.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I made you an American turkey call.
All right, we'll chat. We'll chat about the.
Well, no, I'm giving it to you.
No, you're not.
No, horse shit.
No, you're not.
No, I made it for you.
You want to fight?
It's a present from me to you, bitch.
Take it, Rob.
I mean, God, he's like, "Hi, Merry Christmas." Fuck you! I'm paying for my Christmas. Oh,
He is such a stubborn asshole.
No, but you know whoa. Santa shows up in Massachusetts. He throws him on the ground and drops a couple 20s on him. There you go, bitch.
We beat the shit out of Santa when he comes through here.
Bring my kids presents for free. You asshole.
Thanks, Johnny.
I made you one. It's a red clear. I use clear as white. Yep. Red, clear, and blue. And I put some Maine reedgrass all through it.
Oh, beautiful.
And I cut your slate, by the way. Oh, whoa, that was fun. So I thought you'd like it. I thought you would enjoy that. I thought you would enjoy having a hand done fucking turkey call.
Absolutely, thank you.
I don't know what I was going to send something to Miss Lisa here, but I couldn't figure out what to do for a nut on a spring. Do you send a boing or that poor squirrel? You horrible person, you.
That was for the Blue Jays, not the stupid ass.
The squirrel got hit in the nose with the damn peanut when he grabbed it. Bam! Right in the face. I was like, "Oh my God, the squirrel!"
The rattle scared her more than anything.
It was a black squirrel too. I've never seen a black squirrel.
Well, you kidding? That's all we have down in black squirrels.
Really?
All we have here is gray.
We have
squirrels.
Actually, it was a gray squirrel that got the head on the spring.
And you know something about your friggin' state? There ain't a fucking gray squirrel north of Portland.
Well, no. They're all dead. We ate them.
Red squirrel and chipmunks.
Oh yeah, red squirrel. Oh, you know what? Those red squirrels.
I liquefied a red squirrel one day.
Oh my god, I hate those fucking things. You just want to watch them all die.
Oh, I did. I liquefied one hunting one day.
Yeah, but they taste good.
Squirrel's fine. Now I've been in Arkansas, I've been in Missouri, I've been in Kansas, I've been in Maine, I've been in California. Squirrel's fine as long as the motherfucker cooking it doesn't leave the squirrel as it is. I do not like that shit when they're reaching. Say you like squirrel, you go not like that. His fucking eyes are on. No, I don't like that. Treat it like a rabbit. Cut him up in freaking chunks. Fry the little bastard and then stick him in the stew. Don't just stick the squirrel in the stew.
What are you down the market? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
They should sell when I was down the Haymarket in Boston.
I was down in Mobile, Alabama, and that's the way they were serving the squirrel. It was like literally pull the skin off it, and you're like, now what? Did you gut it? Yeah. Throw it in. No. Take the head off. Cut the head off. And they're like just tossing it in. Flavor. Oh my God. Flavor my ass.
We had a Greek guy that used to sell goat.
I have no issue.
But then he'd sell the head.
I have no issue with goat at all.
Skinhead. He'd be like, go ahead, go ahead. And oh my God, they'd come running. I'm like, really? And some woman says, I'm telling you right now, she goes, you put that in a pot. You put some stock to it. You add all your for a soup. I'm going to tell you something. That meat falls off that skull.
And it's true. But now it's
delicious.
It's fine for, I'll eat a hog head, all of it. But the squirrel, it's the squirrel. What's he got? A freaking brain the size of a fucking peanut? I don't need to look at this. And when they're so gross looking, when you peel the skin off him and you throw him in as he is, it looks like a freaking turd someone shaped into a squirrel. And you're like, you know what? No, I'm just not. No, I'm not. Can we cut it up? Can it just have chunks of squirrel in there? That'd be fine. I don't care about the bones. That's fine. But the head, no. Alabama, wow. They totally Alabama messed me up. I showed up there with fishing poles. They're like, what are those for? I'm like, fishing. As if. And we're out there with shotguns and crossbows. They're shooting fish and they're shooting with crossbows. I'm like, I'm lost. Sneaking up on great big carps that are the size of a freaking canoe. Shh. Then boom, they shoot it. It's like, what the hell? What is the shh for?
Bowfish.
Was he gonna get away or something?
No, the vibration.
Oh my God. I'm like, wow.
I never knew that people did that until I watched that TV show with the diddler guy that fucking, did some rotten things to his daughter. And
with the diddler guy?
Yeah, what's his name there? Fucking
Red Jacket?
Red Jacket guy.
Oh, yeah.
His daughter went out on a date. And the guy took her bow fishing. And I was like, that looks fucking cool. And,
on the whole night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Hayden.
Yeah.
And that stuff is fine.
That looked awesome to try.
It looks fun. It is, and it was fun, and I had a blast.
I don't know if we can do it up this way, can we? Can we even do it up this way?
Yeah, I can. Oh yeah. Oh no, you can.
All right.
It's just it was weird because I was in California. I'm at Fort Ord, California, and I have this guy. He says, "Hey, you should come down." We hit it off. He's like, "You should come down to my neck of the woods. We'll do some fishing and stuff." I'm like, "You're getting ready to go home for leave," but I wasn't going to be going home for leave. I didn't have anywhere to go. And so I went, well, I mean, depends on what it's like there. He goes, listen, in my county, whatever it was, he says, we don't even enter a float into the Macy's Day Parade. Our women walk down the street because they're so beautiful. I went, oh, come on, dude. You're so full of shit. What? He's like, I'm serious. The women of Alabama. So I'm watching the Macy's Day. But get this. No, listen. I'm watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and guess what happens? It's the women of Alabama, and they're all in these petticoats and all that. They're walking. Every one of these girls is like a 10.5. I'm like blown away going, okay, I'm going. I get there. I'm not kidding. Every dude on a scale of 10, 1 to 10 was probably a 2. Every chick I saw was like a 30. I'm like, what is wrong here? What is happening here? These guys that are like, you're like, damn.
See, the guys inbred.
Does your daddy know that you have a tooth that goes like that? I'm like, I'm like, what the hell? And they're married to Playboy Playmates, and I'm going, I am really confused right now, but I want to go fishing. And then the rest of that happens, and it's like they're shooting fish out of boats, and they're like, I'm totally lost. I'm out of my element. I'm like a little New England boy, you know, from Maine who just casts out and, you know, I fish. And they're like, these guys are like, shh, shh, shh.
Short transfer.
Then all of a sudden, everybody stands up with a 12 gauge. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the hell is that? And they all just shot this, like, you know, 8-foot freaking carp, and they drag it to the. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm lost. I have no idea what's happening here.
HNRE 42. Holy shit! Great to see.
Oh
you.
wow! Hell yeah! You know, I have to bring up the chat room.
Huh?
I don't have the chat room up. I'm a loser.
I wouldn't say that you're a loser.
I don't have the chat room up. I can't see what they're saying. They're probably saying something to me or hi. Why is this asshole not saying hi back?
SKS Hugo, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend.
What up, Hugo?
Hey, SKS.
Hugo, I go, we go. Oh my God, the 2 and 4 months now. Oh Jesus.
You go, I go, we all go where you go.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Oh shit!
It was fun when my kids are that little. Now that they're teenagers, I'm not so.
It's your fault, Steve.
Are your daughters teenagers now?
I have one that will be like in 4 months.
I was gonna say
my oldest daughter will be 15 in December.
Oh, that's right. You showed her. You went to the father-daughter dance thing there.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 boys that are all, they're all up there in the age. So I don't have that bad. I'm the guy you come talk to.
Oh, you should have. So my oldest daughter had this little friend. Yeah. He comes over the house. I come home from work. I wasn't working FedEx one night, and he's at the house. And of course, my wife's texting me. She goes, "Now listen, he's at the house. Don't say nothing to him." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I'm standing there, and I come in, and my daughter comes over. She says, "Daddy, I don't want you to be a jerk." I said, "I won't be a jerk. Relax. Everything's fine." So he comes upstairs.
Why upstairs?
And he says to me, because I got 2 floors. They were downstairs.
Right, but boys stay on the bottom floor.
It's a long story, but I'm getting to that. So I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And he says, "Good, Mr. Lewis. Nice to meet you." I go, "I got a quick question." He goes, "Yeah." He says, "What the hell are you doing downstairs?" He goes, "Oh, me and Brianna are watching TV." It's just you and Brianna. And she goes, "Dad, you promised." I said, "What? I'm not. I'm just."
Ask a question. It's not that big a deal.
That's my question.
It's a simple answer.
And so he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." He says, "Would you rather have us watch up here?" I says, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, I can do that." I says, "That'd be great." I said, "I like you already." And I said, "Keep one thing in mind, though, okay, buddy?" He says, "What's that?" I goes, "I love to hunt." And I tapped him on the head.
I was like my son. I come upstairs and it's actually in this room. This is his old bedroom. And I said, I knocked on the door real fast. He said, "Not right now." I went, "Not right now? What the fuck does that mean?" So I opened the door because what does that mean? You're 16 years old. I knock on the door and you say, "Not right now." What the hell does that mean? So I opened the door anyways, and there's a girl laying on his futon and he's on top of her. And I said, well, quick little piece of information for you here. If I ever find a girl in your room again and the door's closed, I'm going to buy you a new door. He goes, what? I said, I promise, and I always keep my promises. If I ever find a woman in here again with you, I will buy you a new door. I turned around and left, and this child never learned what a psychopath I am. He just never learned. And sure enough, I found him up here with the same girl. So I waited till that weekend, and I said, you know what? What? We have a promise to keep. He goes, what do you mean? I said, help me take this off. Took off the door. We took it downstairs. Got to get rid of the door first. So we sliced up the door into 8-inch squares. We sliced her right up. Good old-fashioned main door here. Sliced her up into 8-inch squares. And we packed her up in a box, and we brought it upstairs. And we set it right where the hinge goes. And I said, that's your new door. And I left. Kept my promise. That was his new fucking door. fit right in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a Boondockers koozie you're using there, buddy?
Well, yes, it is. As a matter of fact, it is my Boondockers cylindrical aluminum beer canoe.
Ooh. Getting high class now.
Yeah, no,
it is.
He's thankfully out of the picture, and
the only way you can mentor youth is you must be more outrageous than youth, and I am.
Oh, let me tell you something. I was especially when I was growing up with my sisters. I come home from work one day and some jackass is peeping the horn, right? So he's got the window down. I'm like, can I help you? He's like, yeah, I'm here to take Denise out. I goes, not if you're going to beep the horn. And he hits the horn as I'm telling him not to.
Take his tires off.
So I pulled him halfway through the window, right?
There you go, Mikey. I like that stuff.
Halfway through the window, and I start beating the snot out of him, right? I go, the best bet for you to do right now is to back the fuck out that driveway and don't never come back here. Do you hear me?
Yep.
So he leaves. I go in the house. I'm trying to clean up my hands and shit. And my sister's getting ready. I go, hey, you getting ready for that date? She goes, how'd you know? I go, he's not coming. I go, he just left. And she goes, what do you mean he just left? I goes, he was beeping the horn. She goes, yeah, I heard it. I go, you heard nothing. I said, how would you like? I says, no.
There's not. You knock on the front door. You knock on the front door. You
my mother hears us arguing, right? So she says, what's the problem? I go, her date's not coming tonight. I says, I just smacked the shit out of him. And I said, I told him to leave. I says, because he was beeping the horn. My mother starts laughing her ass off. She goes, you are worse than your father. And I goes, and there's nothing wrong with being my father.
Well, you don't beep the horn. You get out of your car and you walk up and you knock on the door, like all human beings do.
Yeah, I go, that's ignorant. So of course, there's no cell phones, right? So he goes down the supermarket plaza type area down that we have about a mile away, and he calls the house. And she's like, thanks, he won't even come in to pick me up. I go, good. Where's the problem with that? I go, if he doesn't respect you enough to get out of his car and knock on the door,
yeah, that's just
not the type of guy.
That's just bad. That's bad. That's just really, really bad.
And I'm like, next time, then I come home one time, different guy. I called him Tex because he wore the tightest ass fucking blue jeans. He had a fucking Texas belt buckle. This fucking big says Texas across it, right?
Yeah, you just hit him.
Right. I come home and I hear the shower running. I go, who are you? I go, who are you? And he goes, I forget his name. I didn't pay attention to his name. And I said, well, I'll call you Tex. I go, can I help you? He goes, yeah, Denise and I are going out. I goes, I don't see Denise. Where is she? Well, she's in the shower. I said, get out of my house. He goes, what? I said, get out of my house before you're not going to be able to get out on your own 2 feet. I'll beat it.
How did he know she was in the shower?
Because she was in the shower.
He was in there with her.
So I said to him, I go, and don't come back. He goes, I don't know if you understand. I says, what? And I grabbed him. See you later. And of course, she hears all the booming and banging and banging and everything else. She comes running out, and I go, hey, listen, I don't know where the fuck you find these guys, but I'm going to tell you something right now. I go, then this is strike 2. Don't make me tell the old man. Because the old man will kill you and then them. I said, so at least I'm being nice. I goes, you know what? That's the old man. The old man will send him to the hospital.
My dad would have said any of them. We had 11 kids.
Oof.
11.
Wow, I thought I was big with 6.
No, this is Maine.
We had
Baby.
7.
This is Maine. It gets cold up here.
Yeah.
We got 11. I got a father who's insane. He's nuts. My dad's a joke from my father is getting a 12-pack of Pop-Tarts, taking one out, putting on the staircase, and going, Pop-Tarts! Someone's going to die. He just took one. So there's not enough to go around, and someone's going to die. That's my father. But my father always made us boys understand, do not let boys treat your... He always said the same thing. Treat your sister like that. He never told us what that was. But he always said, you don't let boys treat your sister like that. And so we had our own opinions. My brother Eddie, he would have smashed that guy's car. And I've seen Eddie bust up a car. Just go fucking bullshit. And you're like, what are you doing? He's treating my sister like that.
Yep.
And you're like, he said, no. He's acting like he's going to treat her like, okay, well, hold on now. No. That's where I got my cue from Eddie. Eddie said, "You don't ever wait. Don't ever wait, because if you wait, then your sister comes to you and goes, "Can you help me?" If she ever says, "Can you help me?" you failed her. That was the way I was taught from Eddie. Your sister should never ask you to help her. You always make sure it's good to go, and that was the way I was. And I'll tell you what, everything you did, I'm 100% with, because that's the way we were. Not a chance in hell.
The funny thing is I'll be 52 in September. And I think I'm worse now than I was then.
I'm worse now too.
And
I'm 55 in May, and I'm a living nutbag.
She got divorced and everything, right? And she was dating this kid, and so we're all up north, in New Hampshire, and we're playing horseshoes and bocce and everything. And he come over, and I said to him, I go, so what's your intentions with Denise? He goes, excuse me? I go, you ain't deaf. And your ears don't overlap. I go, you need to understand one thing. I said, I'm not them. I said, I'm not nice when it comes to my sisters. Okay? I go, with my brothers, they're big boys. They can take care of themselves. I go, but when it comes to those two, And I says, I'm just going to give you a fair warning. Fair warning. I go, don't do anything wrong. So he tells her. So the next morning, we're all having coffee. And I'm outside my trailer. And she come over. And she says, did you have to threaten him? I didn't threaten him.
I would slap him right there. I'd go get him, bring him over.
All I told him was, don't do anything wrong. That's not a threat. I just tell him not to do something wrong. I didn't tell him what I was going to do if he did something wrong.
And my sister got divorced, and we fucking went after her husband.
Oh, I can't.
No, he didn't understand. He didn't understand at all. He was like, "Hey, how you doing, Jack?" I said, "Don't call me Jackie." He goes, "What? Don't call me Jackie." What's wrong with that? I said, "Don't call me. I've called you. I don't give a shit. Don't call me Jackie." What? You're done. You're done. Nice day. He got it fast. The other one did not. I was like, but it's done. It's done. We're over. Finished. Have a nice day.
I know.
That's just us up here, I guess. Isn't that how we are?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't.
I don't know how either. I have no idea how you were taught. I was taught to take care of your sister. All right. If your brother yells for you twice, go. If he doesn't yell for you twice, well, fuck him. He probably screwed somebody over anyways. But if he yells for you twice, then go. But no matter what, my dad always said, if your sister needs a hand, go. And we were not told how far to go.
And that's how it is now, too. I mean, she lives far away, and both of them actually do. I mean, you can just get there in a day, but...
Yeah, I got Alicia here, and I have Leanne in Florida. Bee's here.
If either one of them said, hey, I needed something. I got 3 younger brothers, and then it's just who's driving. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And like my wife, she never understood it. You know, she's got a brother, and they're not like us, but they're not as close as we are. But
Marty's the same way.
She's known him since my wife's known my family since she was 15. So, but you know, she's like, she says it's unreal. She's just the way you are. I go, what do you mean the way I am? I don't understand what you're saying. And you can drop anything at the drop of a hat if one of your family.
Right, but the New England thing here that I've tried to explain to people. I said, you know what, the New England thing is this: we'll drop everything and we're family all the way. But when the family's here, I'll punch him in the face,
right in the face,
just as soon as I look at that motherfucker.
And here's the best thing, right? I can call both my sisters a bitch. If I even think that you're trying to say the word bitch in calling one of my sisters a bitch, I'm going to punch you square in the mouth.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I will tear into my little brother. I will rip into my older brother. It is bad. But if there's a problem, well, no, I'm in line.
Or if one of us is moving or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm in line. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, just the way it is. You know. Look, they finally named for fucking cigarettes after me.
Shit.
When are you going to try that vape?
No, we were just talking about before you got it. I can't do a vape.
But listen. Now listen. 14 years old.
Ask Stevie, he'll tell you.
14 years old. Okay? Yeah. Camel Unfiltered. Since 14 years old.
Okay.
2 years ago. 2 years ago, I got this thing.
We just had this conversation like an hour ago.
No, my son.
Not even an hour.
My son has begged me. Kean has begged me so many times. Please, for the love of God, please. I was like, you know what? You have to make one. You know what you can do, Mikey? You can make one. And I'm not joking. Listen, not the shit you're buying in a store. Mikey, I went ahead and said, you know what? Fuck it. I make my own now. I manufacture all my own.
You make your own vape shit?
I make my own, Mikey. I make my own.
Nicotine? No nicotine? What the fuck's doing it?
I'm off now. I'm done. I'm off.
Well, then why are you doing it?
2 years. I enjoy it when I'm here at this computer. Other than that, nothing. Only when I'm here at the computer.
I still have nicotine in it.
No, 2 years. I was done. Finished. And I've been doing Camel Unfiltered.
But I drive,
dude. Fucking 70s.
Dude, I drive. You know what it's like when you drive?
Yeah.
Coffee and butts.
I know, Mikey. I drove from Maine to fucking Manchester every day, twice a day. I know, trust me. But what I did was, and I just got I'll put I don't even know if you know this. Me and her are done now, so I don't know if you knew that or not.
What?
Marty, she's not here anymore. She's gone.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she had a nice little plan that she had all set up, so I let her go ahead and do it. Just me and Red here now.
Are congratulations in order, or should we feel sorry for it?
I don't know. I mean, to me, it was like,
how's Red with
it? He's fine. Red's doing good. He's the greatest kid in the whole wide world. So, but no, it was it started last year in September. Planned out, not me involved. Everything, blah, 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 blah. She did the whole entire thing, went and got a new place, lives with her old boss, and I was like, you know what? My dad taught me long ago, if that's what's going to happen, don't waste your time touching her, and don't waste your time doing anything. Turn around and go the other way.
Right.
Nothing's fucking worth it. He said, but just remember, when you walk in the house, you always scrape your feet before you walk in. Scrape your feet of her, too. I was like, all right.
Scrape the shit off your feet.
Any woman that can turn around and go, I don't want to be a mommy no more, and just walk away from your own child.
Ooh. That ain't good.
No, that's just terrible. Especially a little autistic boy. I mean, if seriously you can just do that, that's not human.
Well, allow me to salute.
Yeah, shit, right?
It's like, you know what? I'm done with you, bitch. Have a nice life. I don't mean that in any disrespect to any of the ladies listening or presently here with us.
I was just about to get to one of the ladies because when you mentioned your own vapes, there was a certain young lady that looks like Katy Perry that was trying to say something, but I think I jumped on her. So,
did
you want to say something about one of his vapes, Miss Katy Perry?
I'm trying to wrap my head around the conversation that just happened.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a messed up one. Sorry, don't mean to dump that on you.
No, dude, mad props to you.
Yeah, because most of us guys don't ever get control of the house and the child, by the way.
Hey, I'm the IEP.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. IEP. I got him all the way through senior in high school. I've been there every minute of every day.
That's fucking
I got to do it with my daughter and loved every second of it.
Right, dude. No, it's me. I got it from here. I got you. I got it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That really is awesome.
My buddy tried and he couldn't get custody. He was like, I don't want to be a weekend father.
Oh no. So seeing here, I'm lucky and I'm fortunate in several things. That I'm retired, and I was not able to handle being retired. So, as Steve well knows, I just one day went, I'm going to go crazy if I don't have a business. So I started my own business, and now I own Black Widow Blanks. So it allows me to be here, and I'm at home, and I get to write off a portion of the house and all that. And we have our own thing. I take Red on. He gets to go on vacation every year. He goes on an amazing vacation at least once a year. Last year he got to pick his vacation. He chose Paula Deen, and we did Gettysburg. So he got to go meet Paula Deen. Awesome. This year he wants Washington, D.C. So we're heading off in August to go take him on a Washington, D.C. experience.
D.C. is
interesting.
D.C. is pure. I got to go back to D.C. because 4 days wasn't enough.
Yeah, we're going to go there. And then as soon as this is his senior year, as soon as the school is no longer involved, then I don't have to deal with Department of Health and Human Services, because no matter what, if you have a handicapped child,
yep. Oh, I know.
You are dealing with them whether you fucking like it or not. So as soon as they're gone, then we leave on an excursion to go towards. We're heading off to Minnesota, and we're going to go. He loves Eric and he loves Christine. He just adores them, and he also loves Eric C. They're like. Eric sees a dear friend of his. He sends him Christmas presents stuff. So he's going to go see them in Minnesota, and then we've gone and saw. Let's see, Uncle Phil. That's his Uncle Phil, which is NIHAP. We have seen him. We've met Eric. We've met Joey Cuz. Rhett got to go meet Joey Cuz. He got to meet, let's see, we haven't seen Jerry Gary yet. We have seen Phil. He's been down to several people. He got to hang out with Bobby Yankee 4.
Cool. Just keep away from Poco Loco.
What's the deal with that guy? He confuses the hell out. He confuses the hell out of me sometimes.
You call your son Red, right?
No, Rhett, after Rhett Butler.
Oh, I thought you were saying Red, because my son is a redhead and he's autistic as well. So
yeah, you and I have never really had a chance to talk.
Yeah, we should do that.
I don't know if you're the IEP guy, or I don't know how old your son is.
He'll be 5.
All right. Well, yeah. To all that stuff, that whole world coming your way. Yeah, it's coming your way at an alarming speed, like next year.
And I will say one thing on an IEP: do not settle. Don't give in.
No, I never do. I never give in.
There's none of that.
They know me. This last one, nobody showed up. Nobody showed up but the executor.
They try to talk circles around us, and we had my oldest son doing the speech and stuff, and all that, and
No, they're used to people.
He's going every week, once a week. He goes.
They're used to people not participating. They're not used to having someone. A daddy who's gangbusters is a badass thing. Trust me. If you're a dad and you're gangbusters and you're going to be his advocate, it's a badass thing. Let me tell you what. Because when I walk in the door, literally, when I walk in the door, right here, I have two things that go straight down right off the bat. It's like this turns on and this turns on. We set them right down. I say, no. Nobody says a word till the recorders go on. When the recorders go on, then we set it down. Now you may speak. I don't.
Yeah, you and me need to talk. You know, like
I don't fuck around with these people. Now you don't. No one says a goddamn word till the recorders are on. When the recorders are on, now you may speak.
You know what?
Johnny, you and me should talk. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I feel is funny is when like my wife was having problems at the school, and you know, I'm at work or whatever, and finally she couldn't take it anymore, and she says to me, she says, "Can you do me a favor?" I go, "What?" She goes, "Can you come to the school with me?"
Do it.
And I said, "Sure. What's the issue?" And she says, "Well, he's supposed to have a speech 3 times a week." And she says, "And for the last month, he's only had it once." I go, why am I just hearing about it now? She says, "Well, I've been trying to deal with it, but I'm not getting through to them." I said, "Sure, that's easy. Watch this." We go to the school. We sit down. And I said, "Isn't the superintendent lady guy, whatever, supposed to be here?" Not the superintendent, the, what do you call it? And they're like, "Yeah, he's on his way." And so he showed up. And I said, "I have a question." I said, "Gina, leave the room." I said, "I have a question." And everybody's like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "I'm talking to my wife." And so she left. I says, "Now I have a question." I go, "You have his IEP in front of him?" "All you have his IEP in front of you." They're like, "Yep." I go, "I want to know why for the last month he's only had speech once a week." And I go, "There better be a goddamn good reason why." I said, "'Cause if there isn't, fucking heads are gonna fucking roll." And let me explain something to you fucking people. I am not the little 110-pound little squeaky mouse that doesn't want to piss people off. Okay? I said, I could give 2 fucking shits less if I pissed off the Pope. I said, so somebody give me a fucking answer. And it says, and I'm going to tell you another little thing, okay? Today is the last day it happened. If it happened today, today's the last fucking day. He will go 3 times a week if I have to sit in the fucking classroom with him.
Yeah, the best thing they know is money. What I learned a long time ago was money. Under federal law, you have the right to call an IEP within 7 days of any other IEP. And what I learned was is I'd let them know, here's what's going to happen. You're going to piss me off. I'm going to get angry. I'm not going to want to deal with you. So I'm probably going to leave. And then I'm going to call an IEP. Now, when you call the second IEP, you're going to have all those teachers here. Now, don't you have to replace all those teachers in the classroom with temporary teachers or substitute teachers?
Right.
That costs money. How much money do you want to spend? Because if you upset me the second time, I'm going to leave again, and we'll call this a 3rd time. And then we can do it a 4th time, and we can do it a 5th time. Hell, we can keep doing this all month long. How many times do you want to do this? Because it's your money. Because they don't care about these kids, trust me. They care about the money that comes in for these kids. Each child represents X amount of dollars that come in. They want to spend that money on the real kids. The kids that are going to amount to something. The children that are going to play basketball and do other things. They don't want to spend it on your kid. Okay? And I always tell them is, I don't need your fucking welfare shit. I don't need any of your bullshit. I don't want any of it. But I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. I don't have a choice. I'm not allowed to take care of my own kid in my home. I have to bring him to you. So therefore, if we're going to play this game, let's play it all the way. We're not going to fuck around at all.
Oh. And the thing is they try, and it's, you know,
they try mercifully.
I went out of my fucking gourd, and I said, in his what do you call it? Teacher was in the room with us, and I said, and I looked at her. She goes, and she shook her head just like this, and I go, and I want to thank you, young lady. I said, for bringing this to my attention, because she found out. Off a thing, just like on a whim, found out through another teacher that he wasn't doing it. I went out of my fucking gourd. I go, and all you people knew about it? I go, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You know, I was just. SKS quit smoking cold turkey 5 years ago. God bless you.
Right.
The people around me, I would fear for them if I did that.
Me too.
Here, you can come say hi. Put your headphones on.
I would fear for them if I did
Come
that.
say hi. Here, sit down. Come say hi, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
What's up, Rhett?
What's your name?
Rhett. Hi.
Rhett. That's right. My name's Rhett. Now this
How you
is
doing,
Mike.
partner?
See, that's Mikey right there.
Yes.
That's Gunpowder Beauty.
Hi.
That's Lisa. See, that's Lisa right there.
Hey,
Yeah, and this is Big Dog Leather.
Big Dog Leather.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
There's Steve.
Yeah. Cool.
Say hi to Steve.
Hey,
There
Steve.
you go. There you go, bud. All right. You're staying up late. You're being troublemaker, huh? All right. That's my
Staying up
Rhett.
late's a good thing.
That's my Rhett. That's
Tell
my
him
little
stay-
boy.
Tell him staying up, Rhett. I'll tell you, what? When I had when my son was having the seizures.
Yeah.
So he's having seizures, and a lot of them were. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever seen anybody have a seizure, but it's not a not a pleasant experience, and it's very if you don't, they can hurt themselves. So
Yeah, it's scary as fuck.
yeah, oh yeah. So my son's having a seizure, and I didn't know about it because he was in bed, right? So next morning we get up for school. I get him up for school and everything, and because my wife was working nights at the time, I get him up for school, and I put him on the bus. Everything's cool, and I noticed he had a little red mark on his face, whatever. And I'm like, "What happened to you?" Now I didn't know that he had the seizure at night without me knowing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, long story short, he goes to school, got the red mark on his face, and they asked him about it. He's like, and there was he had a speech problem to begin with because he had a slit in his tongue, and it was just a mess. So somehow or another, he's down in the nurse's office, and they have his shirt off of him.
Oh yeah.
He's covered head to toe in black and blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they call my wife. She goes to the school. She calls me, and she says, "Michael." I go, "What, honey?" And she goes, "You have to come home." I goes, "What's the matter?" She goes, "You have to come home." I says, "Okay." So I come home. I go, "What's the matter?" And she said, "He's covered in bruises." I said, "Well, he had a little mark on his face this morning." I said, "But I didn't."
No, they're muscle pulls. It pulls the muscle.
And you know what else happened? Exactly. And you know what else? When he had the seizure, right? He's on the hardwood, and he's on the hardwood floor.
Man, he's clenching.
Right?
He's clenching.
Everything's contracting, and he was contracted anyways because when he had juvenile Huntington's disease, and in juvenile Huntington's disease, a lot of the patients they're rigid. Whereas when an adult has Huntington's disease, they have the chorea, which is uncontrollable body movements. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And so, but he was rigid as all rigid could be. And I mean, we used to do exercises with him to try to do our best to. Anywho.
But guess what they do?
Guess what they do?
Any of that shit.
Guess what they did?
Call the HHS.
About an hour later, I got a knock on my door.
Oh yeah.
I says, can I help you? And she says, yeah. And I go, listen to me. I go, did they tell you any history with my son? I says, he has Huntington's disease. He has seizures. I go, my child is not being abused. You trust me. I go, he is not the type to be. I says, I leaned over his shoulder one day, took a strawberry out of his bowl. I heard about it. Trust me. You think I'm going to hurt my kid? Are you out of your fucking mind?
They don't care. They actually don't care. When they walked in my house, they came in and she was very adamant. They had
to write a letter. The lady had to write a letter.
No, not here. Here
to get the kid back to school.
To here, she opened up her coat and she pulled it around her side and she showed her firearm.
Really?
And I said, "What's that supposed to be?" She went, "We're coming in." I went, "What the fuck's that supposed to be?" She goes, "We're coming in." I went, "What the fuck is that?" And then you see the sheriff down there, and the sheriff lets you know that he's not here to execute anything at all. He's just here to maintain the peace. And it's like, motherfucker. So they're coming in, and so I turned into the, pardon my French, I turned into the male version of everything every female hates. And I figured at that point in time I was justified, whatever the hell I had to say. I really didn't give a damn. So I invited the whore in. I said, "Come on in, you stupid whore." And she came.
And for laughing, fellas, but Dish Outdoors is in the audience.
So. Dishy baby!
I just noticed that.
I gotta get Dish on Lock and Loaded one of these days.
We're gonna get Dish on here one of these days.
I want to talk to Dish. She doesn't talk to me at all after that.
Well, I told you she's doing some things, and she's been hasn't been on and off.
After I have been exiled from the whatever.
Oh, you asked for that, Steve.
Yeah, so Gia, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, long story short, that he couldn't go back to school.
Yeah.
Until it was proven that me or my wife.
Don't you love that, by the way? Don't you?
And so look, I told him, I go, you know what? As I'm glad to see that somebody's keeping up with with child abuse. I think that's great. I says, but are you kidding me?
You know what
the kid's got a terminal disease.
Yeah.
And I go, he has seizures. I said, you really think I'm going to hit my son? Do you really think I'm going to hit my kid?
And what happens is there are bad people, Mike, in the world, and what happens is this: if you're a liberal nutbag, you use those bad people in the world to talk about us. Because you're a pig, Mike. You're a pig. I'm a pig. We're pig fuckers. That's it. We're a horrible person that just does terrible things to people and humanity as a whole. That's what the liberals do right now. And that's fine. Go ahead. But I let her in. And when I let her in, I let her have it too. I was like, I got nothing on me at all, but I want to make sure you and I are clear. This is what I think of you. And it's not illegal for me to let you know of what I think of you. Exactly. I walked her around and I was like, here's one of the 3 beds the dog has. Let's go look at the rest of the 3 beds the dog has. Because anybody who does that for a dog is a torturistic motherfucker. Somebody who actually has 3 chaise lounges for a dog is a horrible person. Let's go look at Rhett's room. Let's go look at the fucking Nintendo 64, every fucking Nintendo in the world. The kid's got as a genius when it comes to games. So he has every gaming system there is on the planet, which is a horrible thing to do to a child. It is really terribly, terribly horrible. And the fact that he has pumped-in satellite and freaking 3 TVs in his bedroom is also freaking horrible. It's a terrible thing. Who would actually do that to a child? I mean, my opinion, a father who loves the hell out of his kid and just spoils the fuck out of him, but maybe not in their world. Okay, so let's talk about that. And we went through everything, and then we went downstairs. We went to the shops. I'm like, I do all my shops are done for him so that he can have the most incredible experiences of his life. And then I got Rhett, and we sat down and we went over all of Rhett's pictures. Here's Rhett on the largest trampoline place in the world. We took Rhett to the largest trampoline park in the world, let him run around for fucking an entire day, which is a horrible thing to do to your child. And then we actually had him in a hurricane, this box hurricane thing. He got to experience what a hurricane was like. Then he got a whole thing. He got to sit down and talk to the lady about being with Paula Deen. And he got to go to her dinners, and then he got to go to her plays. And then we went through all Rhett's experiences, and Rhett has books and books of these life experiences that he gets to have. And I was like, I told her, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with you. Whoever would do this is a psycho. Whoever would do this to a child is a psychopath. And it's somebody who deserves to be punished. So hopefully you're going to punish me for what I've done to this child. And you're not just going to leave here and just ignore it. So hopefully you'll do something about it. And I got a phone call, an apology about 3 days later. I was like, you know what? I don't really give a fuck about you, lady. You're nothing anyways. You're just a freaking, I mean, who would ever actually go after a parent for that? They tried.
When my son died, the superintendent guy tried to contact my wife. And then I said, give me the phone.
Why do they do that?
I get on the phone and I want to do me a favor. Lose my number. Don't call this house ever again. Goodbye.
I mean, they don't ever. Nobody ever understands what it's like.
They fought me tooth and nail on his IEP and this, that, and this, that, right? And they wanted to tell us how bad.
Talk. Right? They want to talk.
Like that, and I don't know anything, and yada yada yada. That was for you, yada yada yada. And but then then he wants to act like he's my buddy.
No, yeah.
I don't. No.
Yeah. The people are just I don't know. We long ago we used to have humanity and we used to have our stuff and we had our things together, but now I don't know what they've done to the schools. I don't know what they've done to I don't know, because I mean I fought tooth and nail. Next year is his senior year. I'm done. I'm done with the game. I'm done with all the stuff. I get to actually do the other part of dad, not the dad that like. Is everybody watching? Has everybody watched? Have you seen that? That's such a pain, Mike. It's a pain in the neck. Whenever you have a child that has a handicap, we have to put on a show.
Yeah,
you do. You don't have. We have no choice. That's actually a rule. They say, "Hey, can you put on a show?" No, get good at it, motherfucker. Because if you're doing it, put on a show. He's never seen a firearm. I've longed for him to shoot something. He's never, ever witnessed a firearm. I actually have the safes in a room with locked closets. Just because I can never chance the fact that anybody could ever in a million years walk in and go, do you have a firearm? Yes, I have many. How many? Many. But I have to have them locked up in a safe. In a spot. It's like when people come in here, I tell them, do you know what condition 5 is? They go, what? Condition 5. What do you mean? I have a child with autism, so you have to carry condition 5. That means there's not one in the chamber.
Right.
Have your magazine, have your sidearm on you. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Just don't have one in the magazine because you don't know if he runs up and goes, wow, cool. And he grabs up and he pulls the trigger.
Right. Massachusetts calls it in your not possession, but in your reach, in your
control.
Space, in your whatever. Yeah, under your control. Yes, under your control.
Yeah, I just tell people, just don't, please, while you're in the house, please don't put one in the chamber. That's all I can ask you. Right. Please. It's not just for him. It's for you as well, because I don't know. He might grab it. I don't know. He might grab it. I don't know. He may go, oh, cool, because he knows what he has. Nerf guns. He has. Right. He knows what they are, and he might just reach up and go, cool, and grab it. And then we'd have a big issue. Huge.
And obviously, it's always better to be.
No, I tell people all the time. I believe in your right to carry, and I support it 100%.
And this is.
But please do it in this manner in my house, please.
And this is what bothers me the most. With things like that is that so people like you and I that have children like that, and we go by the rules and we do everything that we're supposed to do, okay, and yet you take the Sandy Hook situation, right?
Yeah.
And you have a parent that has an 18-year-old that she knows he's off his, and I'm not knocking him for having a mental issue. Don't almost understand.
No.
I say that he's off his rocker. I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
No, you and I get to say that
when he's challenged.
Yeah,
you
and I get to say that. We get to
okay. Say that. She had two things she did wrong. She had zero right showing him, teaching him everything to know about a gun. She was wrong. Second thing she was wrong about was keeping said guns in that house. To where he can get at them.
Right. No, I intend on showing Rhett. He'll have it. He has.
It's not locked up, by the way. Hers was just
right. He
has locked door. Hers were just.
No. Mine's in a safe. Mine's in a safe inside.
But I'm just saying that. Sandy Hook doesn't happen if she was a parent.
But if you,
fucking brain between the ears.
Red has his own 22 and right in there. I actually got it from him when he was little, and I hope one day he'll be able to fire this correctly. We'll work on that, but he'll never be able just to run up and grab it.
Right.
That will never be the case, ever. But I hope one day we'll be able to as a father and son, enjoy firearms in this capacity right here. I hope one day we will. But I have to also, as a responsible person and a responsible father, understand that it may not be able to be worked out with him, and I have to understand and accept that it may not be able to be something that him and I can do together. I hope it can be, but I have to be responsible enough to understand it may not.
Yep. One round at a time.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
And it is. But I have to, no matter what, you got to be that dad that goes, you know what? If it can happen, it'll happen. And if it doesn't be able to happen, then I have to be responsible enough to say, you know what? We're going to end this experience. And this will not be one of our experiences.
Right.
That's all.
It's just what it is.
Right. And I know exactly what you're saying. And it
is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. and it doesn't do anything to me and mine. It just means that him and I won't be able to enjoy that. We'll see if that ever happens. If it does, I'll be responsible enough to go, you know what? Okay. So we're doing something different. We're going fishing instead.
There you
go. And by the way, fellas, if anything nasty were to happen, they blame the gun anyhow. So you're.
Well, I know.
Right.
But the thing is that, and this the other thing that bothers me about how they blame the gun, and obviously Stevie's right, because in every mass shooting or every shooting that they do, but when, just please tell me when, somebody's going to wake up and actually make the person that was responsible be at fault, not the gun.
Right.
Oh, that's going to happen on its own soon enough, because literally, stupidity has reached a level of stupidity has literally reached the level of Starbucks is now opened up next door to Starbucks. Where that's stupid right now, and even Dems are going, really, really. We want to do that, really? Okay,
they're starting to eat their own.
They really are literally going. You know how stupid that sounds, right? Okay, I'm just checking because I'm going with it. I'm going with it.
Good night, Shalisa. Thank you for coming in with us tonight.
Oh, she's
Thank you.
So when can we expect another one of the slow animation videos?
Oh, too late.
Too late.
Damn it, girl.
That's all right. We can get it tomorrow night.
She does that stuff to me.
Yeah, Dish, trout fishing is fun, especially when I get to do Working Class Woodsman.
Why isn't Dish on here right now?
I sent her a link. I told you she was having,
issues
with the intranet and all that bullshit. So,
Dish, I haven't spoken to you in years.
I'm hoping that she'll be able to come.
Put it like this: the last time I talked to Dish, Michelle was trying to go see her daughter graduate from boot camp. That's the last time I talked to Dish.
And then there was silence. So you know what that means. So
oops. I'm just talking, people. I'm just talking.
Okay, so back to the
Oh, whoa! I was just talking, Dish.
She used Mikey's favorite word.
Why'd you retract it? I was giving you a time reference, miss.
Oh, why would you retract that? Oh,
I was just giving you a timeline. I was kind of making you think for a second, remember a certain time in life, because I don't know, you might have forgotten
you're
me.
Piss her off. If she comes on here, she's going to attack you.
Come on, Dish. Attack me.
I'm going to let you off.
I've been attacked by
We're going to let you off the hook easy. What were you going to say, Gunpowder Beauty, before I interrupted you with laughter?
Back to vaping.
Yeah, back to vaping. How do you get different flavors if you make them?
I buy flavors.
Okay,
Literally.
so how would I make?
Hello, Captain fucking Obvious. From where?
From I buy from a vape place. I buy from a vape place where I buy like it's like when you stop for a minute and this is gonna sound silly, but it is the truth. When you look at each of the pieces, what are the pieces? There's VG, which is vegetable glycerin. Where does it come from?
Propylene glycol. Okay.
Right. But now where does vegetable glycerin come from? Bakeries. You can buy it at a bakery, and I'm not joking you. Same thing with propylene glycol. So if you take those two right there, which are inert ingredients, and you go, okay, so I can get those anywhere? Yes. And they cost, by the way, nothing. Nothing. Now what do I need? I need a flavor. Okay. What's the flavor I want? Now you can buy trendy flavors, whatever. I buy mint, just mint. So I buy literally a bottle of mint, like a bottle of mint. And then if you want nicotine, if you need nicotine, what you can do is you can buy a bottle, no joke, of nicotine. You then take and dump.
You can buy bottles of nicotine. This is fucking.
Said bottle of into said bottle of. Shake it. Then add said bottle of flavor and said bottle of nicotine. Shaking it. And you now have 1,000. By the way, just so you know, the cheapest vape is $3,000 a gallon. $3,000 a gallon. Do you know what? Now ask yourself, how much are you paying for a bottle of 30 mil right now? What are you paying?
I pay $11.99 for a 120 mil bottle.
Well, you're doing very well.
You're doing excellent. It's $20 in New Hampshire.
Right, you're doing very well. And on the average, $20 for a 20 mil bottle, it's usually $1 a mil. Now, how many mils are in a gallon?
I don't know.
How many grams are in a gallon? And a gallon for grams, there are 3,700 grams in a gallon.
Okay.
What's a mil?
I know. I'm with you, Gunpowder.
What's a mil? A gram. You're looking at 3,700 mils. So you're looking at $3,700. I don't even pay that for. I mean, my whole last year was $124, and that was 2 gallons. $124, and that supported me and the kids on their vaping.
Okay, so for 60 milliliter, this little bitty bottle right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it was $15.
So if you paid,
might have been less. I can't remember.
So if you pay, so
little bitty 30 milliliter bottles.
Yeah, $20.
You're getting screwed. You need to go where I go.
Yeah, but look right here. If you do 3,700 mils, okay, and you go divided by 20, it's a 20 mil bottle. All right, that comes up to 185. So if you do 185 times how much? $15. $15. You get, hold on, 185 times $15. $2,775.
You're buying juice from the wrong damn company.
That's the cheap stuff. Now, do you know what it costs to buy it? Do you know what it costs to buy it full retail? Full retail, over the counter, full retail.
$11.99.
No, for 2 gallons is $124.
Right.
Well, that ain't that. I need to make my own, but I'm saying I get a 120 ml bottle of 6 milligram nicotine for $11.99.
Right, but even 100.
You live in Ohio.
Even 120. Even 120 mil.
Matter where I'm going from. I'm not going to the store to buy that.
No, what?
No, this is a 1,000 mil bottle. This is a 1,000 mil bottle.
Right. I go online and buy it. I don't buy it off of right here. I go online and buy it. I don't buy it at a local vape store.
So you're not going to a vape store?
No, because they're the ones that fuck you. They buy it for $11.99, just like you and me can go and buy it from the distributor for, and then they mark it up to $25.
Right.
I buy it from the distributor. You got to buy 5 bottles at once. You buy 5 bottles. There you go. But that lasts me a couple months, right?
Right, and that's still, and that's a level down. Where I'm at is I'm at the level where the guy laughs. I'm at the level where the guy just laughs and goes, I paid $124 for 2 gallons. And then I sold it for $2,000.
Hey, Steve. Steve.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I just put the last code on it.
Nice.
It's
pink.
It's now pink, again? Steve.
Yes.
No, it's not pink.
What are you getting? What are you getting? What are you getting?
This is mine.
Well, I'm just asking what you're getting. Ooh, beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
So actually, Steve gets, let me get the other one.
Hang on. Wait.
Man, I thought I was slow.
All right, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, that's so pretty. That's so nice.
Look at that.
Yeah,
shit.
you did a good job on that.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know how that's going to look hanging on that retro rifle? Oh.
So let me ask you this. So having one just to hang straight, what would that cost me?
What do you mean just to hang straight? What are you talking about?
I just want
Just like that.
He wants to make it. He wants to make it one. He wants to hang it on his wall straight.
Hang straight. I don't care. I don't care about any of that stuff. What is it going to cost me?
Until I come to his house and hang it crooked, just because I want.
We'll figure it out. I mean, look, there's another one. There's Eric's right there. It started, and it's got to be like Ed in it already.
So I want the Ed. I want Ed. That's what I would want. I would want Ed.
There's that. I mean, but if you're gonna have a wall hanger, wouldn't you rather have that?
That would be a dream for me come true. How much is that?
And then that.
I have the money. How much is it? Tell me how much it costs.
I don't know. I don't, dude. It's
you gotta fucking tell me how much it costs.
Oh, now who do you sound like, asshole? Oh, it's okay when it was me, but now that it's you, it's different.
Look at John.
First of all,
here's a blank.
Want to have a private chat about your sons in the do's and the don'ts. Then you have to have a business chat with said.
Oh, but
all of a sudden, the fucking crack cookies.
I don't expect.
What the hell's up with that?
John,
I'll just pay.
Mike, shut the fuck up and listen. God damn it.
Fucking Stevie.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Hallelujah.
Blank right here. Do you want the same thing as this right here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ed. Yes, absolutely. That's what I would want. That's my dream. I would want that.
You want the same thing in the white in memory of Ed USAF.
Absolutely. Well,
I got it right there. I'll start on it.
I have his. Here's his call, by the way. You ever seen this? This is the call that I made for Ed.
Hang on, Johnny. Let me click on you.
This is the game call that I made. It has not even been bored. There's no hole in it.
I gotta put this.
I made this call for Ed, and he died while I was making it.
That is good.
I never have finished, and I will never finish it. I'll never bore it or nothing. That's the call that I made. He wanted me to make the impossible call. He wanted it to be vertical cast. He wanted it to be red, white, and blue on this side, and he wanted it to be navy blue on this side with the grass reed. But his insistence was it had to be all the way through. So as you can see, even when you come down that line, it goes all the way through the entire call. This took 3 months it took me 3 months to figure this out.
You know how long that fucking thing took me to make? Holy Christ.
I'll bet. And then he wanted red, white, and blue for his he wanted this to be red, white, and blue for his actual insert. I manufactured it. The day I was going to bore it and actually drill it for him, he passed away. So it has sat here ever since then and has never been finished. It just sits there. My buddy Ed, I miss you, buddy. Miss you a lot.
We'll make something for you, John. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
I'm going to have a meltdown. Yeah, I'm going to have a meltdown.
Who said meltdown? What?
You're going to melt. What the fuck?
I was having a meltdown because
we yell at each other all the fucking time. It's part of what we do.
Because, Tim, here's the problem, right? fucking
Jesus.
before he yelled at me for the exact same fucking thing.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to 3/4 of the shit that comes out your mouth, anyways.
No, I was talking about clicking all the damn buttons.
Oh,
What buttons?
you
What are you talking about?
You people.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing over there, Katy Perry?
Well, I mean, he started talking about making his own vape, so now I'm getting on Amazon looking up shit.
Yes, do it.
Bakery. It's all food grade stuff.
Yep. Vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol.
I can't. Back to your original question, Johnny.
That Mountain Dew you're drinking. Same shit.
Right. Every friggin' vape that I've ever had.
Yep.
Anyone that I've ever had.
Yep.
Choke like a horse. I go in the vape store, and the guy says to me, I said, he said something, and I go, these things, they kill. I says, it doesn't matter which one I have. He goes, oh no, I can do this, I can put this, I can do that. Da, 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 da. Try this. It just makes me cough.
Well, what you need to do is you need somebody to walk your vape mix up. In other words,
no, he's got to start. He's got to start with. He can't start with sub-ohm because if he starts with sub-ohm, that's what's making him fucking cough.
Right.
He's got to start with a regular atomizer.
Right, but you're agreeing.
How many milligrams?
You're actually agreeing with me.
How many
milligrams? Walk it up. He needs to walk it up.
Start at the bottom. You don't buy $100 mod to start. You go buy the kit that's like $30.
Right. You
migrate to that. You know?
Right.
This way,
Sub-VOD.
Guys, I've had all.
No, but sub-VOD you start. I started with sub-VOD, then the mini pins, then now I'm up to this.
Guys,
now I have this with the ring, and I don't go any further. I don't go like now. Mr. Leather here has gone way beyond where I am.
I got dual fuse coils.
I'm saying this right here. He's gone way beyond me on the unit. I learned long ago, manufacture your own juice, and it'll save you everything. So this cost me $50. Right here, I have 3 of them. So I have one. I have them in my spots where I would use them. One downstairs by the television. I have one in my room where the tools are and all that. And then I have one up here. And I keep bottles. I keep bottles of my stuff right here. But these bottles are old. And then I keep, 1,000 milliliter bottles to fill those.
Okay. But guys, can I explain something to you? All those ones everybody's held up, I've owned. I must have spent $600 on fucking vapes. From the little stupid ass pencil one. Remember the little blue dot came out first?
Yeah.
Did that.
That thing's garbage.
But remember, it's all literally, Mike. It's always the mix and what you're doing. If you want to you have to decide: do I want to feel it? Do I want to feel it in here? Do I want to feel it in here, or do I want to have a big cloud? What do you want to do?
I just want to smoke it without coughing. That's all I want to do.
Okay. You got to figure it out.
Feel it.
There are people that go throat hit. I want to throw. It's like, okay, okay, you want to throw hit. All right, here's what you do. What you got to do is you got to find the formula, Mike. The formula that you're able to actually smoke, and when you can actually smoke that formula, all right, that's where you can begin. You can begin. You have to find that formula first. And to do that, what you got to do is you got to be willing to try different mixes. You got to try just different ones. I've tried 70, 30. There's all these crazy wild types. I found the one that worked for me. And you know what it smelled? It felt just like in my throat. Even it felt like I was smoking a cigarette. Well, when it felt just like I was smoking a cigarette, and I worried about. Okay, well, what's it going to be like for me, though? Now, it feels like I'm smoking a cigarette, but what's it going to be like? That's when I raised my nicotine level to where I needed it to be. And then I was able to actually take a hit off of this, and it was just like a cigarette. At that point, I knew where I needed to be at. I left it right there, and I walked down little by little from there. You don't have to walk down. I did. But when you find the formula that works for you, then you're able to actually do it. You haven't had anybody willing to work with you, Mike, and you have to have somebody willing to work with you to get the formula right. Because you're not going to get it once. You're not going to get it twice. It might be 4, 5, 8 times, Mike.
Yeah, I ain't got the patience for that.
No, but it doesn't matter. You don't need the patience. You just need somebody to go, how you doing? You going by, driving by? Yeah. Take this one with you. Try this one out. Didn't work. Very good. See you next time around. And as you go around the next time, take this one with you. Try it out. You know what? That one wasn't bad. It was close. I just need a little more throat hit. Okay, great. Next time around. Next time you go by, here you go. Try that. Then you hit it. You go, you know what? That was good. I enjoyed that. I got my ex-wife to actually smoke one of these, and she was like, you know what? Actually, yeah, that wasn't bad. I was like, okay. Now you know where you need to be. Now we just need to mix it. And we found out she needed a 12 milligram nicotine mix.
But it's not just a mix. It's not just a mix.
Doesn't it seem like you're sucking through a fucking straw to begin with?
No. But it can. There are cheap pieces of shit. Like mine has a variable right here. All right, see the variable right there? This is the air variable right here.
Yeah.
Or I can dial in how much air I want. So if I want to push the button, make it.
Oh, I had the button thing 3, 4, 5 times for strength.
But you can't look at that. I can adjust my wattage, my voltage, my hit, everything.
That's way later. But that's way later. That's way later when you want to learn that. This just is nothing more than twist, push. That's it. I understand what Big Dog was talking about.
Twist and how does that go?
But you can make your own. You can make your own coils. You can make your own. With mine is like this. This is all mine is. Did you have enough air come through? No, it seemed like I was restricted. Turn it.
Well, I got the same thing right there. Look it.
No, I understand that.
Right there. See, I got that fucker wide open.
All right, now hang on a second, because the young lady's over here trying to say something. Go right ahead.
But hold on. But now you have the button right here, and that's it. That's all I have is just that. Now I run his system on the top of his system. What's on top of his? It's called the smoke system. All right.
Yeah, it's a vapor beast. It's a
no. I'm very familiar. What's on top of his system is the smoke system, and I run the smoke system on mine. That's what I run on mine. That's what I have. Here's the glass. There. Right. This is the glass for them right here.
Smork.
No smoke.
Welcome to.
See this right here? See right here where it says smoke?
The
on mine?
Quagmire vaping section.
On mine where it says.
That's take it up to that. See that?
Now that's a different one. That's a coil system where you can make your own coil.
Hang on. Let the young lady's trying to say something here, gentlemen. Go ahead, honey.
Oh, I'm not. I've pretty much got the same thing that that Dawn has, but I'm not smart enough to make my own. I had to go buy it.
There you go.
You buy a rebuildable coil. You buy cotton bacon. Boom.
Now see, I don't do all the building the coils. Many people do, and that's fine, and that's awesome. I don't. I simply buy my coils. I buy my coils. I put them in here. I don't want to rebuild coil. I don't want to.
Yeah, but how often do you go through a coil?
Maybe once every 6 months.
Yeah, see, I fucking chooch through a coil in 5 days.
Right, I don't.
Okay, see, that's what I'm going through. Is
so you need to get the
coil. 5 days.
You need to get the rebuildable. You need to get the vapor beast, and then you get this that you unscrew. You've got your coils in there, and you can repack your coil whenever the cotton gets. Yeah, those suck. Those are like $5 a piece.
Right.
A fucking bag of cotton bacon costs $5, and you can make 30 goddamn coils out of it because you don't replace the coil every time.
Right. But there's
you just pull the cotton out.
Yeah, but that's if somebody who's vaping like that, though.
Isn't that what's burning the back of my throat? It was the coils.
Well, you probably had shitty cotton.
Now listen. Now, hold on. Well, there are people that vape that much and people that don't vape that much. If you don't vape that much, then you don't need to have all the coils on.
Stevie,
what? Maybe you do.
Hang on, guys. Stevie, what?
Wouldn't cocaine just be easier?
No shit. Take it from that fucking
so much freaking skinnier if I could have that.
See?
Well, no, for me, I go through. I go through one of these. I go through one of these coils every 6 months.
Yeah, I chooch through a coil in 5 days.
That's totally different, but that's a whole different world. So you and I are not even on the same world when it comes to this stuff. We're not even close as I do one every 6 months, and this is a factory coil. You're doing one of yours every 5 days. Completely different world. So what he's saying is good for the people that work in his world. The people that work in my world, what I'm saying will work for you there. That's all it is. I don't even know the experience of somebody who has blown a coil in 5 days. I wouldn't even know that experience. I would not even know it at all.
I just realized that my coils don't last that long. So I have to go get one of the coils to fit this thing.
No.
That are rebuilt.
Hey, Tracy, what's up?
You have to get what battery do you have? An 18? Is that got a replaceable battery in it, or is it just to plug the thing in and charge it?
Probably plug the thing in and charge it.
Yeah, so you need to get a. Well, do you fucking take the battery out of it or not?
It's a stick.
It's a
no.
plug-in.
Right. All right. So first of all,
it's a plug-in.
take that piece of shit, throw it out the window. Go buy you one that will take 18650 batteries that you can recharge. You don't have to fuck around with it. You have I have dual 18650s in mine. I've got two.
Oh, see, now you just
50s in mine.
And how long do those last?
How long do they last? I get a day out of this. I can vape all day usually.
She means life. Life. How long? What's the life of a rechargeable?
Oh, fuck, a year. A year. I mean, like how long? How long do they last? Like, I have a charger upstairs that I have 3 pairs. When you have one that takes 2 batteries in it, you should keep them paired. So I have 3 pairs, and I have a battery charger upstairs that, you charge them, and yeah.
By the way, you say batteries like a Canadian.
Go fuck yourself, eh?
But it's individual. When you get into the deep stuff, it's individual. So I've been vaping for 2 years on this thing, and I've never had a problem in 2 years.
My son will be 5 in less than a month, and I started vaping the day my wife told me she was pregnant.
Right. I'm just saying.
I've gone from the little pen ones, the start out pen ones, to like what you guys have, to this, and this is the way to go in my mind. And I smoked a pack and a half of Camel Wides a day, a pack and a half and 2 packs a day.
And everybody's different, and everybody's individual. Just find out what's good for you, though. I mean, I would explore everything. For me,
I can tell you what's good for me. I can get
for me, I do 2 of these things a year tops for my coils, and I go through maybe 1,000 milliliters of juice a year, and I'm fine. This works fantastic for me. You may not be that.
I go through about 175 mils of juice a week.
Oh, so you're in my world, you're an extreme vapor.
You're an extreme sucker. Yeah.
No. I'm saying in my world, he's an extreme vapor. Because for me, nowhere near that. Now I have 2 kids that vape a lot, and they probably go through maybe 20 mils, 30 mils a week, which I found to be rather elaborate. And one of them has a coil thing, but then again, when you get into the coil thing, you have to get into the coil thing.
Well, let me ask you a question real quick. How many whatevers are in a pack of smokes? Nicotine. What's the
milligrams?
3 milligrams per cigarette.
How much is it?
Babe. It's like 3 milligrams per cigarette that we were doing.
All right, so
I was smoking Marlboro Menthol 100.
3 mil per cigarette, and it's 20. So what's 3
60.
times 40? 120 milligrams. So I would have to
60 there, genius.
what, buddy?
3 times 20 is 60 there, genius.
Right.
3 times 6 is 180.
But I said 40 because I smoke 2 packs a day.
So that's 120.
120.
I just said that.
No.
You
I said
did.
120.
You said 40.
You said
No,
40,
40 times 3 is 120. You wouldn't let me finish.
People telling you say 40. Jesus.
I said
Christ.
40, but I was timesing it by 3 because she said it was 3 to a thing.
I need another fucking drink.
So I would be
I
going
love
through
you, Mike. I love you.
per day. I'd be going through 120 fucking whatevers of nicotine.
You don't have to, though. You can lower a tiny bit.
Oh, I started at
Oh,
30.
dude, if I lowered it a tiny bit, I could lower the fucking tiny bit on here too, and I can't do that.
I
But
started
you
at
can
30. I started at
deal,
36
the
milligrams of
nicotine.
nicotine.
Like there's 3, 6.
It goes all the way up to 36, and I started at 36.
Holy
I
crap!
started
I'm
at the highest.
6.
3.
I'm on 6 now.
Yeah, but that
And
nicotine is different than a nicotine in a cigarette because
But
Yeah,
look,
it tastes
what you just said proves my point.
It tastes disgusting.
No,
too.
no,
I
I'm
gotta-
not. I'm not disagreeing with you, John. I'm saying, you can. At for a minute, I was down to 0, but then life happened, and I was
Right, no,
gonna.
and that's fine. But
So-
you have still changed the outcome of what you had. And you can't now. Anybody out there, you can do this. You can completely do this. Just find what works for you. If you're not a rebuild a coil person, like I am not, I just am not. Now I'll be happy to build you a lathe. I can build you a butter churn from scratch. I can build you a butter mold. I can build you any number of radios if you'd like from scratch and teach you how to do it too as
Yeah,
well.
I can make you a strap-on harness out of leather.
But if you want me to build you a coil, it's not going to go. It's not going to go well because that's not my thing. Is building the coil. This is not my deal. So
you don't build. Okay, wait a minute. You don't build the coil. So I buy the coils pre-made. I'm not sitting here fusing fucking wires together. You can buy dual ohm Clapton coils for $1.50 a piece, $1.50.
Well, I'm used to watching people build the coil. Actually,
Yeah, I don't build the coil. I don't wrap the coil.
GI Customs built all his shit too.
He made mech mods. He made unregulated mech mod. And the thing with that, the thing that is scary about that is unregulated means that there's no regulation on the ohm. So if you've got a coil that has a fucked up ohm reading on it and you go ahead and fire that son of a bitch, it's like a fucking bomb in your mouth. Yeah, no, me okay. No unregulated nothing. Negative, Ghost Rider.
But anyways, you can build your own dealy boppers. You can build them yourself, or you can buy. I happen to buy mine. And when I got cigarettes that were $8 a pack, one pack a day. That means every 10 days I spent $80, which means per month I spent $240. Now you start adding that up, and when you're all said and done, it's thousands of dollars a year. I got that down to roughly $40.
In round math, that's $3,000 a year.
Yeah, so but I got it down to $40 a year.
Yeah, but how many? You say you replace the coils once a week?
No, I replace the coil once every 6 months.
Well, okay, no, Mikey, I replace coils once a week, but I don't replace my coils. All I do is pull the old cotton out of it and put new cotton in. The cotton costs $5 for enough to make 50 coils. So
that's totally different, Mikey. Cotton versus coil, that's not even the same world.
There is no cotton versus coil. There's cotton in every coil. There's a cotton. There's cotton.
You're taking it wrong. What I said. What I'm saying is replacing a coil versus replacing cotton. It's a whole different world.
Right there. That's what you get.
Right. No, my point was not that. My point was replacing cotton versus replacing coils. Whole different world.
And all it is,
completely different world.
all it is this stuff. That's what it looks like.
What's the thing I used to have to buy for $14 once every 2 weeks or something?
A coil.
That's a coil. You
Right.
to negate doing that, you buy the rebuildable and you repack your cotton with this shit. So then you don't pay $14 for a
I
coil.
should just go back to rolling my own smokes. You know why? Because it was fucking $20 for a bag of tobacco, $2.50 for a fucking carton of flutes, and I was done.
I have two of the machines if you want them. I
still have my Top-O-Matic.
No, I have the automated machines.
That's what I got. I got the Top-O-Matic machine. I rolled a couple of joints in it for a friend of mine at work.
I told the missus, I was like, you know what? You just gotta be done with this stuff. She's like, whoa, you know what? Just be done with it. Rhett came in one day. He said, Dad, what? I don't want you to get sick, and if you get sick, you get sick forever with cigarettes. And I went, okay, I'm done. That's what.
Send me your address again, Steven.
Okay.
Stalker, weirdo guy in the van.
Yeah, for the 5th time, I'll give it to you. No problem.
Do you want your fucking slings or not?
Did we finish our conversation where I said I had a bunch of stuff for you?
Who? Not me.
No, Steve.
You said something about end of the year, and then we got off.
Yeah. The end of the year's here, and I'm ready to dump about 45 different blanks. So I thought you might be a good fun person to dump them on. So I have a whole. I have one.
Chubby.
I have one that's made up of little miniature bird skulls, and each of the skulls is laid on top of the other, and it goes around and around and around and around, and it's in a tube. It's not bored. I know you don't want some that are. You wanted some that weren't bored, so you can make different like can openers or bottle openers and stuff. I have some of those right there, and then I have literally probably 40 or 50 other ones that I'm going to get rid of.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had a young lady who worked here for a little while. When she put the grass in there, she didn't put as much grass as I would like.
Right.
And so people went, well, that's not very much grass. And I went, okay, put it to the side. Now the side has become the end of the year. And it's like, okay, well, I can't put those to the side anymore. The year's over.
Right.
Gotcha.
So let's get rid of all of it.
I would love to have some of the leftovers.
So I'll shoot you a whole bunch more.
Hey, let me ask you something. Why do most all duck calls and goose calls look the same? How come nobody's experimenting with the shape?
Hey, crow calls it the same way.
I do. I experiment with shape. I do all kinds of shit. I have beer. I actually have a beer line.
Cool.
I have a beer line. I have a compression line. I have a grass line. I do whatever you want. What I do mostly, my turners are, well, it's like for me, you're the turner. So I kind of yield to my turners. You guys produce the vision. My job is to make sure you have something to see.
Right.
It's like when you get your wood and you see that bowl,
and it's that small. I'm sorry.
My job is to make sure you have something to see.
Right.
So when I create the blank, and then I send you the blank, and you go, "Wow, you know what I see right here? I see this and that. Good, fantastic." My job is to make sure you have something to see. Gotcha. I create the blanks for you. I give you the canvas, you do the art. But aside from that, I don't sell anything. But a lot of my guys are part of Ducks Unlimited and stuff like that. And they'll say to me, you know, what's the chances of a donation or something like that? And they want me to do something strange or weird or odd. And
I sent you that, Johnny. I sent you that Ducks Unlimited call. Picture of it. Remember that?
Yep.
What was that, like Triple Crown or some bullshit? Yep. I don't know. Yep. It's from like the 70s.
I've done, that one you sent me, I was very familiar with. I did, it's like when I did, like Tom Olfson. You guys all know him.
Olofsson?
Yep. he got the last existing one from a guy who said, I'll give you any sum of money you want, any sum of money, if you can create a Pink Floyd concert in a duck call. Complete Pink Floyd concert. And I went, oh my God. All right, well, we'll try it. So I actually went from the idea of an acid trip, and I had stuff actually melting in the call, and it would turn, and you watched it. You can just literally see it drip as it falls down into the next level. And at the very, very bottom, it all pools together into all the colors mixing at one spot. And then we actually designed his insert for him. And it was comprised of pieces that we had actually done and cut out. And then we actually took and made a stained glass piece to fit over them. We made a little tiny diamond to sit inside of that to make it all like totally fucking trippy. And put that whole thing together. Yeah, he has a video. I have a video on my channel of me making it. And he has a video of his dad calling on it on his channel.
So we should just trade, Johnny.
Yeah,
I'll make you whatever. I'll make you whatever you want. You can make me a fucking quacker call. Not that I'll ever use it, but
I make.
You had me at diamond.
Yep, I did a whole. Yep, we actually made a diamond for him out of resin, and then set the diamond inside of his actual piece that went into the inside of his insert. It's a trip. When you watch it made, it's nuts. And then when that diamond, because it's made of urethane, when it mixes with the other, it starts to fade and it begins to drip on the inside. And it literally looks like we're holding it and it's just dripping on the inside. Yeah, that was a very tough blank to make. That was a very hard blank to make.
That's interesting how you control the cure and stuff like that.
Yeah, we do. No, I have 4 spinners and two vacuum chambers. So a lot of times what I do is I'll spin things while they're under vacuum. And I can control certain things with that. And then I have like 5 pressure casters that I use for high pressure casting. Steve, you have a couple of my high pressure casts.
Yep.
I sent you last.
Matter of fact, I was thinking of turning some this weekend.
Sweet.
I'm getting my shop organized, and I can actually get at my tools and my sharpener because I want to start with razor sharp on that resin.
Yeah, Mikey's came out pretty good. I was real proud of Mikey's. It's pretty badass.
There you go. There's the field note journal for Ed right there.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that.
I gotta put that in the mail for Eric.
That's gonna be so badass.
Not yet, Gear. I think it's a teeny bit early.
What's that?
But it's close. Morels.
Oh, Johnny said he found some. Johnny put a picture on Facebook. He found some.
Morels are starting, but
little blacks.
Yeah, but they're not that prominent.
Go to Lewiston. There's still fucking 5 inches of snow on the ground.
I ain't going to Lewiston no matter what. Ever again.
I was there today. They got 5 inches of snow.
I won't go to Lewiston ever again. I'm done with Lewiston.
Staten?
Hey, so did anybody die in that accident last week, by the way?
I don't know. I don't watch anything with Lewiston. I don't want anything to do with Lewiston. I'm done.
In Portland, the accident. I texted you and said stay out of Portland.
Oh today. yeah, there was a death. Yeah, there was. Yeah. By the way, you saved my ass on that.
Well, no, you said sometimes you go to Portland during the day, and I'm like,
yeah, well, I had to take Rhett to get his tooth, and we were able to totally bypass all that. We were around.
I got off. I was the last guy. I was the last person, and then the DOT, not the DOT state cop, the DOT green pickup truck people. He was putting the cones out, and they would taking us off at 46. So I wound up taking 22 across down to 295 and doing my route backwards. And I just started in Brunswick and worked my way back down again. But then because it was still there, I put on the Google Maps on my phone.
Yeah.
And it sent me the back way down to what do you call it? Summersworth.
Let's see. You say good. Let's see. Gear is a pug fan. Hey, Doc. Come on.
Yeah, he said he quit that kind.
Come here.
Quit that kind, for fuck's sakes.
Have you ever seen a long-haired pug?
What the hell is that goddamn shit?
A long-haired pug.
It's a mop with a bark.
It's a long-haired pug, isn't it? It's a long-haired pug.
Looks like a shit rat.
She's called a puggle.
It looks like one of them little fuzzy fellers from one of the Star Wars movies.
Hey.
Good night, HR. Man. Thanks for coming in, my friend.
What's his name?
Squirrel. It's a squirrel.
John.
What's that?
What's his name?
The girl, Dottie.
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 I think you need a collar. You need a collar with some pink letters on it. Say Dottie.
She has a collar right here.
You
But
have one made by me.
it's pink. It's pink, but it's not.
What
Hey.
gunpowder?
Hey.
You ain't gonna see it underneath all that fire.
Right, shave that thing.
Squirrel.
Bald.
Squirrel.
I thought she was talking. She wanted a collar. I'd make her a collar too.
Squirrel.
Black one. Hey,
Don't
black
play
one.
with
Spikes.
me.
I
Don't
know.
play with me.
I shave her every spring.
I got spikes.
Hey, black
man.
Shave
one.
her every
Spikes.
spring. But you
There's
can't.
no
Right
judgment.
now, we're still in. I've still got 3 inches of snow on the ground, so
Hey.
I can't shave her right now.
Hey, big dog, and then you gotta leave the D-wing on there, right?
Hey, whatever she wants, man. There ain't no judgment here. Your money's
Oh
green.
my
Money's green.
god!
Money's green. I've made all kinds of shit. I don't ask. I don't
I'm about to get
The
killed.
last time I had a collar, it was pink and black plaid, and it had a few spikes and stuff. I never had one that had like a leash attachment ring on it or nothing. But
do you want one?
Okay.
See?
no, I'm pretty sure that it would
All right.
just get awkward in this house if I had
I think-
one.
All right.
I think Mr. What's his Nuggets, Tar
Oh, my.
Widgets or whatever his fucking
What's
name
his
is. I
Nuggets?
like it. Yeah, that guy.
All right.
Yeah, you should be talking to Tar Dot.
All
Hey,
right.
I subscribed to him today and it wouldn't let me. There was no fucking bell on his channel.
That's
I
'cause
went
it-
and subscribed to him and there was no fucking bell.
He didn't want any notifications. That's for sure.
Right.
Apparently not. I went and subscribed to him.
Damn you, Jay Watt.
fucking Jay Watt.
About a half a second before I read it, he blinked them suckers off.
I'll tell you what he wrote.
Well, since you said that, I'm gonna have to go.
There's a being on
See what the hell's going on with it.
I
Dish.
went and subscribed.
Dish,
I went and
when you gonna
subscribed.
get on here? You have to get Dish on here. Get her on here so I can say hi.
Oh, I used my bullwhips on the collard in the distant past.
I can make
Ooh.
those too. I can make those too. Just saying.
I used bullwhips on the collard. Really? Should,
No,
I call you,
bullwhips. Were these kangaroo leather bullwhips?
should I have to call you Miss Vanessa from now on?
Oh, kangaroo leather,
Just
American
for that.
bull.
Big
What do you
dog.
want?
Did it have that icon on it?
Hang on. Let me go in the.
Yes, it was his. It was his. I went
Hang
to
on.
your channel and got his channel off of your channel and went and subscribed to him. Tardot 357.
That's weird.
He did not have.
Am I wrong? Is it not made of kangaroo leather? The bullwhip?
No, fuck no. We're not in fucking Australia, Holmes. What the hell's the matter with you?
I was watching a show the other day from Texas, and they were doing it out of kangaroo leather.
Well, they're fucked in Texas. We
No
all know
shit.
this. Come on.
Hey,
Well, I
hey.
mean, holy shit!
You're in Michigan. You're in Michigan. Shut
They
up.
start fucking in Texas real early, don't they?
Hey.
I listen. I don't know how this shit's made. I just know I was watching this show. It was actually a show called "How's It Made."
Right.
That's the name of the show, and I'm watching the show "How's It Made," and it's about how the fuck it's made. And they were saying that it's made of fucking kangaroo
You sound
leather.
like John Black there for a half a second.
I'm like,
I have made bullwhips. I've made an 8-foot bullwhip, and I did not use fucking kangaroo.
and they had like this thing. They were showing this long piece that goes.
It's a braid.
The sound.
It's a braid.
Well, I'm just telling you what I saw.
A
You don't have
bullwhip?
to tell me.
And as I watched this unfold in Texas, they were telling me repeatedly kangaroo leather. So that's all I knew. That's all I knew.
People from Texas are fucked.
All I knew was
love you too, fucker.
You ain't from Texas. You don't count. You're
figuratively and
I am from Texas. I just translated to Michigan.
She seems like she might be from Texas and might want to stab you too.
Texas.
Just saying.
All right. So, by the way, let me ask you a question. Are you like the middle of Texas, north, south, east Texas? What?
She's in fucking Michigan, for Christ's sake.
I know that. I know that.
I was born and raised in Dallas.
Dallas, that ain't Texas.
Moved to Michigan. You moved to Michigan. So what the fuck is wrong with you?
How long have you been in Michigan?
Since the end of last August.
Okay, well then she's Texas.
She's not Texas.
A year in Michigan? That ain't Michigan.
Michigan. That's where you live. That's where you live. That's what you want.
If you're Michigan for a year, you ain't
I'm a Michigander because now my driver's license says so.
Okay, well, let me tell you something.
She's got the hand going.
If you say you're from Texas, which is fine, be from wherever you want to be. But if I see you doing that dumbass fucking, I'm from fucking Michigan bullshit crap, then guess what? I'm going to call you from Michigan and I'm going to fuck your Texasisms.
What is this? What the fuck is this?
That's some Michigan faggots do that. They got some handshakes.
What does it mean? What the fuck does this mean?
First off,
I'm from here.
We're the only state that can do this.
It's some
right here.
I live right here.
What does that mean?
Michigan faggots. He says Michigan faggots. Oh.
What is this though? What does this mean?
That means they like
where I live.
That means they like pant antlers. That's what that means.
No, that's like this.
The patantlers.
No, that's
Johnny, it's equivalent to a secret fucking handshake.
Well, I would think, Texas, Longhorn, or like fuck you, or so. What is this?
That's Michigan.
They like pant antlers. That's what that means.
My dad's from Analia, Texas. Don't do that.
Yeah. See, Texans don't do that, but she's not a Texan anymore.
No, she's only been gone for a year. She's definitely a Texan.
But I can technically say I live right here.
She's not a Southern Belle anymore.
She lives in the butt crack.
But listen, you cannot take a Southern Belle out of the South and not make her a Southern Belle. She's still a Belle.
Right.
I'm sorry, because listen, if you take her out of Michigan tomorrow, she's going to start. Listen,
Michigan.
Done.
Yeah, forget about it. Done. Forget about it. Michigan.
Can she skin a deer?
I don't care. She's still from Michigan.
I can field dress any animal and clean it and cook it, and I can bait my own hook. Don't fuck with me.
You're still from Michigan.
Now, will she eat a chunk of rattlesnake?
John.
Yeah.
If she'll eat a chunk of rattlesnake,
if she goes mudding.
Well, that's
and I go mudding.
There you go. If she goes mudding, that's fine with me.
She's
good.
fitting Maine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
That's it. I can't take no more. Get in the truck.
Get in the truck.
I love it when you sweet talk to me like that.
That is literally
Stevie takes my line. That fucking sucker.
That is literally what we would say is, you know what? I can't take it no more.
No, that's how the
Y'all so sweet. Y'all sweet talk of me. Just stop it.
That's how a Southern guy sweet talks this girl.
This is Maine and Lone Star.
PBR. Oh my
Lone Star is Texas, and I've enjoyed Lone Star many years.
PBR. Oh fuck that.
Hey. PBR is the nectar of the gods.
PBR is disgusting swill.
No.
What do you drink? Miller High Life?
The gods.
No, I don't drink beer at all. Beer's gross. I drink rum. I have balls.
Well, that's.
I drink rum. I drink whiskey. I drink scotch, but I also drink beer. Oh wait! Did she say she's a moonshine girl?
Yeah, I said my balls must be bigger than his because I drink moonshine.
I drink moonshine too. I keep a bottle of moonshine right here on the desk.
That's store-bought moonshine. That's not
like
real.
I live in Maine. There's no such thing as non-store-bought moonshine. Got it?
I don't care where you live. That's not real moonshine.
That's as close as we get.
Well,
My husband makes good apple pie moonshine.
Some real stuff, like she just said. I got to give her that apple pie, real moonshine.
No. When I go down south, I get real moonshine. When I'm up north, I don't get real moonshine. That's just life.
My husband's not allowed to make apple pie moonshine anymore because I've got that allergic reaction that ends up 9 months later we end up with another member of the family. So.
We call those cold Maine winters.
There's a cure for that.
It ain't got to be cold.
Hey,
up here, that's our excuse. That's cold.
Yeah, because it doesn't get to be like 40 below in Texas, so I wouldn't really worry about it.
40? What's
40?
40 is just shy of 30.
30.
Turdy? Is that what you're saying?
40 is just shy of 30.
You think I talk funny? You ain't seen shit yet. You got to go to Maine and how they talk.
I talk to fucking
we get like what, negative 50?
We've had this discussion.
Mainers talk funny.
Yeah.
No, you talk funny. Go get in your car.
I'm telling you, go talk to a Mainer. A true Mainer.
We got cars. And when you talk to us, you can get that from here. Yeah.
Say 50.
Yeah.
50.
No, not 50. There's a fucking Y.
No, there's no D. 50.
50 cent.
50.
50.
50.
50. 50.
50.
50.
Me. Somebody just shoot me and put me out of misery.
I said it the right way. What?
But dude, you do your thing. You do your thing your way, and I do my thing my way.
It's not that way with it.
I got a new gun today, so leave me alone. I'm happy.
I have guns too.
No, I got a new one.
Oh, I didn't get a new one. I got a new one last week. I got a new 38 special.
Right there.
Got my new 38 special from the kids.
Right there.
It's pretty.
What the hell is that?
Gun porn.
That's a FNS 40 long slide.
It's an effing gun. That's what it is.
Right.
The kids got me a Smith & Wesson 38 special.
Sweet.
It's my first wheel gun.
Oh well, it's about time you broke that cherry. Jesus Christ!
Well, I had them before, but not right now. This is my first one now.
My nightstand gun is my Taurus 627 tracker. No,
I have a 92 FS, 92S. I have my 9mm Ruger. I have my 45 Ruger.
My toolbox gun is my old H&R 38 brake barrel. Look at that.
My nightstand gun is the Smith & Wesson 1911.
Yep.
Right there. See? Think.
That's a nice one.
That's an oldie.
Vanessa says you need Google to translate Upper Maine.
Yes, you do. As a matter of fact, portions of it you might.
Or Mike. Upper Maine or Mike. You need them both. I'm just saying. I love you, Mikey, but I can't understand half the shit you say.
Just talk about potatoes.
If you can't understand Mike, you wouldn't understand a lot of people from Texas.
What the fuck's a potato? What?
No. Drop the T. Drop the T.
Potato.
Potato? Sounds like some crazy dot head.
Well, yeah,
Thank you for calling. My name is Bob Potato. Potato.
That's what it sounds like.
Hang on, Hooligan Outdoors. What's going on? Good to see you.
Who are we seeing?
Hooligan Outdoors. I haven't seen Hooligan in a long time.
He was on last week. He's a good dude.
If I wasn't a white guy, I'd ask you what you were choking on.
It's like water. It's W-A-H.
I didn't know about it.
Fish. Well, she hasn't been talking to me at all.
I don't know. I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss if she was leaving.
I haven't gotten her to say a
It's
word.
kind of but you come on, but she's still got to work out her internet stuff. So that's why she probably couldn't come on. So
I haven't spoken to anybody. I haven't been able to say hi to her at all.
oh, somebody thumbs down my chat tonight. That's not very nice.
Who thumbs down you? That's not cool.
Just some ignorant faggot.
I
don't like your chat, Mike.
This guy totally thinks you did when you were talking shit about Texas. Yep.
Fuck Texas.
Texas.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God, you guys! Oh,
Texas is like that's like fucking Hornet Fixer trying to tell me that Florida's southern. It's just it's not. It's in the South, but it's not a southern state. You know what I'm saying here? It's like Alabama. When I think of the South, I don't think of Florida. You know why? Because everybody in that fucking state.
Where is he? Where is he tonight? Where is he tonight? That would be fun. We need to have.
You know what I mean?
He's crashed. He went to bed early.
I sent him a message because I can't talk to him after 8 o'clock. During the week. Fucker.
I think he thinks he thought Steve was mad at him or something.
For what?
Why?
Steve, you mad at Hornet Fixer?
No, I told him it was good.
No, he did not say he was mad at him. I said Jim thought he might be mad at him.
Right. I told him it's all good.
Well, you can tell him, Johnny, that I'm mad at him.
What did he think that he did?
Just his little
too happy.
Yeah, his little disorderly conduct on the chat last week.
Did I miss something?
No,
he just thought he got too. He was of the impression he got too happy on the chat.
He's fine.
I get happy on Mike's chat all the time. Sometimes he kicks me out.
I've never kicked you out.
You have to, you lying son of a bitch.
Stevie, have I ever kicked him out of my chat?
Nope.
Somebody
The
did.
only one that I've ever
Somebody did.
put in a timeout in my chat was fucking P2E. That was it.
Speaking of Guns Girl, she didn't show up.
No. P2E is the only one.
Somebody
he kind of disappeared too. I wonder if them two are having a private chat somewhere.
Well, you're a real asshole, aren't you?
Well, he said he was in fucking ICU.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What the hell is that all about? I hope he's all right.
Maybe she's with him.
Hey.
Yeah, and he never did say if it was he was in there or he was with a friend that was in there.
Right.
Damn mysterious people.
Well, that's how
I know. Like that guy from Michigan that lives in a van down by the river.
Stalking girls and boys.
So you want to put your own fucking holes in this thing or what, Steve?
Yeah. I don't know exactly how I want to mount it yet. Yes, I said that out loud.
You just want them both the way they are.
Yeah. Raw, baby.
All right. So they're done. All I got to do is put I got to put the clear coat on the red one, and then it's done.
But
they're both done.
Please send those screws with it.
Well, yeah, I got a whole box of them right here. I'll just put a half dozen of them in there.
Those suckers are like $10 a piece when you try to buy them one or two at a time.
Yeah, I buy them 100. I buy them 100 at a time. So I'll put a half dozen of them in there for you, and then you can do what you wish. And then I gotta finish Eric's sling because I had to do yours first.
As long as I get mine before Eric.
You will. Yours are done.
Wouldn't that be something if that fucking sling got lost in the mail?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
wouldn't that be? You know what I mean?
That'd just be just a bad day.
Well, as long as it say FFL on it.
Yeah.
The next thing I got to do the wall piece for John. That's the next project.
I'm excited.
Don't
I'm
forget,
gonna do it.
don't forget Gunpowder's collar there, or whatever the hell she calls it.
Yeah, right.
Whatever
Actually,
she
I'd
wants.
probably rather take a bullwhip. That sounds way more fun.
Choker, bullwhip.
Hey, I gotta have pictures with measurements. Just saying.
I'll give them to you. I got the hey, big dog. I'll text you later.
Well, at least you got the fucking name right. You didn't call me Bird Dog or Big Log or whatever fucked up bastardization of my name.
What is she doing, by the way?
Oh, Bird Dog.
Yeah, I heard she was doing like
she's doing
cryptocurrency or
she's
something.
on. Do you have her on Twitter?
Yeah, I think I do.
She's on Twitter.
Was she not doing like chats anymore? Or
No. She was on here about 6 months ago. She was on my chat 6 months ago.
Chilling like a villain.
I haven't seen her since.
It was more than that because I've been on your chat for over a year and I ain't never seen her.
No, no, Stevie. How long ago was it?
Don't ask me about a timeline. I'm horrible at it.
It was just the other day.
6 months ago, and it's 14 years ago.
I've been around for at least a year on your chat, and I've never seen her.
You've been around here a year?
Yeah.
The fuck was I thinking?
Well, hey, power, dude. Press the button, dude. All right. It won't be the first time.
But Bird Dog was a really super cool lady, really nice lady.
Still is.
Really badass lady, and you easy to talk to, real fun, nice person. Just a really good soul. Good
Jay
soul.
Watt said she was on a couple of months ago.
Thank you, Jay Watt. Jay Watt knows everything. Wait a minute.
Yeah, since prepping is absent and gear.
Yeah, I know.
Gear was here. Gear was here.
No, I know he was here, but he's the chat historian. You ask Gear anything about this chat, he'll tell you, and he's not wrong.
Gear's the shit. I like Gear.
Mm-hmm.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
What the hell is that? Why are you? Everybody's doing that. I still don't fucking get this.
What? You got a pretty mouth?
You ever seen?
No,
you never seen?
Everybody's doing this whole. Oh yeah, you got the mayonnaise. Put some mayonnaise on your. I do not get.
No mustard, not mayonnaise.
Mustard on what?
Biscuit.
French fried potatoes. No.
Oh no, that's the fucking queer discussion we had last week about what sauce you put on a fucking biscuit. Like it matters. You know what I mean? It's like we don't eat biscuits in the fucking North. We call them English muffins.
Oh, John, you have never seen the movie he played?
Communist.
I have no idea what this fucking movie is at all.
Oh, it's a must-watch.
You've never seen Sling Blade?
But it's a must-watch.
Nobody winging it. Nobody.
Hey, Bomey's doing this shit. You got fucking 4 or 5 other guys all doing the whole.
Hang on.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
Nobody's making fun of Bird Dog. Trust me.
No.
Who said we were making fun of Bird Dog?
Winging it said stop making fun of Bird Dog.
Oh,
what are you gonna do?
When I said she was an awesome gal, a fantastic girl, and just an awesome person all around, I don't think you can confuse that as making fun of her.
Right.
No. What we're making fun of is Mike's inability to say my fucking name because he's called me Bird Dog and
maybe that's why she said. Maybe that's why winging it. Maybe that's why winging it said, "Don't pick on Bird Dog."
Okay, I was gonna say I always enjoyed the lady. I thought the lady was a fantastic person.
Damn,
then all of a sudden,
Sling Blade, is that the one with what's his face and he's
Billy Bob
he's shooting people at a phone booth?
No.
He's killing people with a lawnmower blade. What are you gonna do with that lawnmower blade? I reckon I'm gonna kill you with it.
Hit you in the head with it.
Okay.
I gotta have to see this movie.
I have never. Yeah, this is.
It is a must-see movie. It's awesome movie.
This is what. Can I get it on Amazon?
Is he a Sudna?
Yep.
Is he a Sudna?
Oh, can I get it on Amazon? Really?
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
should be on there.
Yeah.
Hey, is he a Sudna?
Right.
Yep.
All right. Is he a crossbred?
No.
He's a bit cut.
Well, usually they are down there, so I'm just asking.
Why do people say that? That's such bullshit.
What?
He slept.
I have met so many Southern people. I mean, deep Southern people. And you know what? I have never
found Johnny, because I'm only teasing. I like saying that. I think it's funny.
I've never found it yet.
I think it's funny.
If I do, I will promise I will point it out.
But you know, everything down the South's relative anyway, so don't worry about
it.
Except for Alabama. Oh my God, Alabama has something really strange going on down there. The women are all beautiful. Women are all beautiful, and the guys
and
are.
Football team sucks.
God, the guys are ugly. It's just you just sit around there and go, you know what? I gotta move here. I will rule this place.
Yeah, Sling Blade is a must-watch.
I have to check.
8 foot.
They're all doing that whole growling mustard thing. They're all doing it, and I'm like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
You said you could make it, big dog, so I sent you a picture.
Holy shit!
How did you get that arrangement?
Wait a minute. That is just a messed up whole intro right there. Holy shit! You said you could make it. I sent you a picture.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I'm like, what the hell did you send a picture of?
Jay Watt just sent me the
movie. I can't tell you.
Jay Watt just sent me the Sling Blade movie.
Holy shit! It is on YouTube.
I could make that.
The director's cut.
Yeah.
Sling Blade.
I know. I'm watching it.
Well, I can watch it on my new. I can watch it on my new Dilly Bopper then.
How come it's only got 5,275 views though?
It's the real movie. I'm looking at it right now.
There's about people that knew it was there. I didn't know it was there.
So it starts like it's the one who flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Oh, by the way, Steve,
they're all in the fucking hospital.
Watching you turn that cedar bowl on a 65-inch screen is terrifying.
I lost the fucking outside. What the fuck?
I thought you were going to rip your fucking hands off at least 3 different times.
You know that I purposely put my hand in there with that sandpaper on purpose for you.
I was like, oh my, get your fucking hand out of there.
You noticed the music stopped right when I put my hand in there. Just for you, pal.
Oh. I was like, reminded me of when I had the turkey call on and stuck my fingers in it and snapped them around. I was like, oh my God. I'm watching you going, oh my God, he's going to lose a finger. He's going to lose a finger.
And it happened so fast.
Don't lose a finger.
It's so fast, man. It is so fast. I thought this was broken. I thought I broke these two for at least 8 hours.
Yeah, clunk.
Oh man, when it's like 1 second you realize it, and then it's 350 RPMs just slapping up in the air, and you're like, that was bad. That was really bad. I just put tape on it and went, okay.
Electrical tape. It'll be okay. The world's safest tape.
Right.
Ken comes over. What'd you do to your hand? I don't know yet, and we haven't figured it out. So don't say anything bad because maybe nothing will happen. He's like, well, if it's that looks like that, something happened. I said, not necessarily. I could just be okay.
Could be.
Exactly, Mike. Exactly.
It's happened before.
You wait a while, it'll be all right.
Yeah, I wasn't okay though.
Hey, there's your gun over there.
Hey, stop making so much noise. I'm trying to watch a movie.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
What is his character name? What is his character name?
Who?
Billy Job Bo Thornton.
Billy Job. Billy Job. Billy Job Thornton.
Whatever the guy's name was.
Character's name.
Billy Bob.
Well, his name is Carl. In the movie, in Sling Blade, his name is Carl.
I know, but he just said Billy Job Thornton.
Thank you, because now I am going to call it Billy Carl.
Billy Job. What the fuck? I got to watch this movie because I got to figure out what the fuck these people are talking about.
Oh, it's an awesome movie.
Forget about it.
You know what's going to happen now? I'll be running around going, mustard or whatever the hell you guys say, and then no one will get
biscuits,
and nobody will know what the fuck I'm saying because I'll be like 8 months late to the party.
Right.
from Maine. Nobody knows what the fuck you're saying, anyways.
I know that, and we're always 8 months late to the party, and that's what always happens. So it's like, people go, "You're not very funny." It was 8 months ago, asshole.
Well, the movie was out in '96, so it's still going on.
That's perfect.
So,
That's perfect for us.
96.
When Steve was 40.
That is perfect for us because I watched Deliverance, 5 years ago? And everyone's like, "You haven't seen that?" And I'm like, "Come on, I thought it was a joke." They're like, "No, it's a movie." I'm like, "I thought it was a joke." And they're like, "No, it's a movie." I was like, "Oh my God, that's for real?" And they're like, "Yes." I'm like, "Wait a minute, somebody actually did a whole pig thing and they pumped the boy in the ass." I'm like,
"Squeal like a pig."
God, are you kidding me? I couldn't, I don't know. I watched, what was the one that had the big black guy and Bruce Willis, and it was a horrible scene.
Bruce
Pulp Fiction.
He took him downstairs and did terrible stuff to this fellow.
Get the gimp.
Horrible. That was I don't know. That was a fuck.
That was shocking.
That
was shocking.
John Ritter's in this movie too.
That was a fucked up movie. That was really bad. It was good until that point, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh no, God damn it! What the hell is this shit?"
I'll have to watch that later.
Unsee. Wake up the gimp.
See, to do it in the pawn shop was when it started getting weird, and you're like, "Wait, what? I don't understand what's happening." And then all of a sudden you're like, "My innocence is gone. What the fuck is that?"
I lost the outside chat now because hit X.
Just hit the back arrow.
I did that, but
flies in the web.
It's
flies in the web.
It's too late for love.
Oh, please!
Somewhere in the distance,
the
bells ring.
Def Leppard.
Darkness settles on the towns and children start to sing.
There's a man over there.
He's acting pretty cool.
But when it comes to playing life, he always plays the
fool. You know why?
It's too late.
It's too late.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Oh, you gotta let us be us. Come on.
You can be you, just don't fucking sing.
Why? It's us. We're living our childhood. We're reliving our childhood.
Over?
Don't hold me down.
Oh,
right on, Gia. Take the ribbon from your hair.
Oh I haven't heard that forever.
Tie your hands together. Gia, what's the matter with you?
I haven't heard that song forever.
Gia, this is a family chat. What the fuck?
This is a family chat.
What did that start?
That joke shit.
All right. I gotta call it a night because I got a little boy over here who's just
sings what? SKS. SKS, take the ribbon from her hair. That would be Chris Christopherson wrote it, sang it. What's the name actually took it from him, but he did write it.
That was Chris Christopherson too, wasn't it?
Yes, Chris Christopherson wrote it. He sang it, but then what's her name? Famous chick. She
actually wrote Me and Bobby McGee too.
Yes, he did. He wrote a bunch of shit.
He can write beautiful songs, but he can't hold a fucking tune in a wet paper bag.
He wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down, and Johnny Cash stole it and used it. And
I'm sure he paid dearly for it.
Oh, it's like Chris Christopherson said. He goes, he was sweeping. He was a janitor at the fucking recording studio, and he slipped fucking. Just a true story. He slipped Johnny Cash some lyrics, blah blah blah, whatever, and he wasn't supposed to, but he did anyways. And then he didn't hear back from him, so you know what he did? Chris Christopherson was in the service. His family was pissed off that he left the service because he was supposed to go up to and be a cadet for
the Air Force.
No, Army up there in New York. What do you call
Chris Christopherson was in the Air Force.
Hang on. He was supposed to be a cadet, right? Because his whole thing was military. And he said no, and he'd rather play music. And so you know what he did? He flew a fucking helicopter and landed it on Johnny Cash's fucking back lawn. To get his fucking attention.
Bet you got his fucking attention.
True story.
All right, guys. Have a great one.
No, not Timmy Wynette, the other one.
Good night.
All right, good night, Johnny.
Later, Johnny.
It wasn't Timmy Wynette, it was Tammy something, but it wasn't.
A dude.
He married. He was banging Janis Joplin before she died, but he was married to Rita Coolidge.
Dude, are you like 1,000? What the fuck? I don't even know who you're talking about.
You never seen Rita Coolidge? Rita Coolidge is beautiful.
No, I have no clue who that even is. Like 1,000,005 over here.
Sammy Smith, thank you,
Rita Coolidge.
What's wrong with you?
I don't. Well, clearly I'm not 1,000. That's what's wrong with me.
I'm not 1,000. What are you snapping? What are you making holes?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you would.
I gotta get Steve's fucking slings done so then I can get Eric's slings done. All right,
Big Bob could probably tell you who Luke Bryan is, though.
No, fuck Luke Bryan. That's not real country music. That's bullshit. Real country music is Waylon and Willie. I'm sorry.
And Johnny Cash.
And Johnny. What's this broad's name? Rita Coolidge?
Rita Coolidge, yes.
Coolidge. Rita Coolidge. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating Oreos.
She's a look-alike.
Sorry, did you say you wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating Oreos?
She can probably.
Yes, man.
That's what I said.
Under my bed. That's what I said. Yes.
Okay.
That's a big 10. That's a big 10-4.
That's love right there. That's love.
Oh, she got a big fucking schnoz. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. I told you, she look like. But she had a nice voice too.
I ain't really concerned about her voice.
You got to see this. You got to see the old pictures of her in the 70s.
Oh yeah, the 70s when there was Xena Warrior Bush. Yeah, that's what I want. No, not at all.
Jay Watt. Mike listens to both kinds of music, country and western. Old Hank.
Where the hell did Steve go? Steve's MIA.
He went to the little girl's room. Hank Williams, Alan Jackson.
Toby Keith.
He's not really old country though.
No, but I like.
He sings. He's not. He's not new wave country, but
he did in the beginning, and that's the problem with Toby Keith. Toby Keith was like, I'm outlaw, I'm blah 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 blah, and then he got into the point where he started making money, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go to country pop bullshit. Fuck him.
The Highwayman. Yep.
Oh yeah, Silver Stallion. Oh yeah.
Help Me Make It Through the Night is a country ballad written and composed by Chris Christopherson. I said that. Released on
Chris Christopherson writes beautiful,
Sammy Smith,
beautiful songs. He just can't sing for shit.
Yeah, he's got that raspy. I like that. I don't mind that voice.
It's not raspy. He's off key. Like you hear him, and it's just like, dude, right. Come on.
He does it. He does a duet. He does a duet with Laurie Morgan. Help Me Make It Through the Night, and she's fucking smoking. It has to be back in the 90s.
Who sang "Put Your Sweet Lips a Little Closer to the Phone"?
Gunpowder Beauty.
I have no idea.
Was that out loud? I think it was. What the hell are you doing, Steve? Are you gnawing on a piece of fucking metal? What the hell?
No. I can't grab nothing with my fingers; they're too dried out. So I had to open my little thing of chocolate-covered raisins.
A little packet of rabbit turds.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Jim Reeves, thank you, dear. Didn't he also do take the ribbon from my hair?
Oh, not that I know of. Check out this. Check out that rendition of "Take the Ribbon from Your Hair," my hair, and there's the link right there. Check out Laurie Morgan.
Oh, there's Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey. We've been talking to Swamp Donkey.
He's fucking awesome.
It's a chicken commercial, Mike.
Welcome to my world. That was Eddie Arnold, though.
God, please, no. No, I got headphones on. My ears will start to bleed.
But seriously, check out that rendition. That was a good rendition of that song.
Boys, I only got half a drink left. I think I'm done.
I only got half a leg that's not asleep left. So, listen, we're gonna get out of here. I had a good time tonight as usual. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get out, and we'll see you all tomorrow night on Stevie's chat. Stevie, you're doing a chat tomorrow, right?
That's the plan, man.
All right, so everybody head over to Stalker of the Stevie Kind tomorrow night.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Night, taters.
And we'll see you there. Peace.